О! В овечьей шкуре. Это был Синяя Борода все это время. Это был он. Да. Уж нет, конечно. Так, здравствуйте, добрый день, добрый вечер. И мы продолжаем. 4-й эпизод у нас, так сказать. А потом 5-й, надеюсь. Волк-одиночка называется. Но сначала в овечьей шкуре. Что ж, надеюсь, успеем. И все будет замечательно. И будет интересно.
If you can't afford to look human, you're going to the farm. It's as simple as that. Do you have any idea
О, это прям
how much it
начало.
costs to have an entire family in glamour?
I can't finish the mirror. It's missing a piece.
Crane must have taken a shard with him. The open arms.
Enjoy your stay.
Thanks, Bigby. And thanks for covering for me last time, too.
Bigby? How could you do this to me? I guess I finally see you for who you are! Tell me who did it! Just tell me who did it! I know you know!
I don't think he did it.
What?
Look at him. Do you really think this man murdered these women?
It was a good show, but, you know.
Just take him, okay? Take Crane.
Well, this is going to be a beautiful relationship we have with you guys. Really, I mean it. Out with the old, in with the new. Long live the Queen. See you around.
Hollow point bullets are a nasty business. The silver slug deformed and shredded on impact.
He'll be okay, though.
Hmm?
He'll be okay?
His internal organs are positively riddled. If I don't extract every single scrap of silver, he's liable to suffer some long-term toxicosis. Easy there. Try not to move.
Bigby.
We can't keep meeting this way, old boy. I figured I'd be done before you were conscious, but there's little I can do for the pain.
My arm.
Yes, very ugly, but not life-threatening. I can't say the same for these bullets peppered throughout your vital organs.
Please, Bigby, don't move it. Doctor.
Look, I'm a bit engaged saving his life at the moment, but if the fractured extremity concerns him that much, he can set it himself.
Жесть.
Not bad. That'll do, I suppose. He's lucky to be alive, and he won't be next time if he keeps going like this. He didn't listen to me before. Maybe he'll listen to you.
I don't know about that.
Well, he should.
It's not like I... ask for this shit to happen.
Yes, but it's not like you actively discouraged it either. Excuse me, Miss White, but perhaps it'd be better if you gave me a few minutes to finish with him.
I think I should stay, at least until he's out of the woods.
Believe me, Bigby couldn't be in better hands, and I need the space to work, so...
Don't worry, Snow. I'll be okay.
We'll be done in a moment. Just please, give us the time.
Только думал, когда стрим, а вот и он. Вот и я, здравствуйте, да.
Hey, Doc, how much longer?
Colin.
Здорово, мигай, здорово.
It's finished when it's finished.
Because I once watched a vet sew a turtle together in 10 minutes flat.
Colin, you're not even supposed to be here right now.
Oh, really? Where am I supposed to be? I'm here to take care of my friend.
Could you please not distract the doctor while he has my chest cut open?
Yes, that would be helpful.
Ау.
There. All done.
Great.
This isn't a habit you should keep to. Having visits with me. And, well, this time was no joke. Eat as many metal shellings as you see fit, but take just one more silver round near your heart, and the only place I'll be visiting you is the morgue. Miss White, he'll be fine for light duty, if he can figure out what that means.
He knows what it means. It's just been an unusual couple of days.
I know, but please, don't give him the excuse. His body will eventually give out. Take care of him, please.
Давай.
He'll need rest, I assume.
Sleep mostly. Just keep watch.
Snow has enough to deal with, Swinehart. I can take care of myself.
Clearly. Anyways, guard against, as they say. Miss White, Sheriff, Colin.
Колин, свинья. Улин, свиньи.
So, how do you, feel?
It's Bigby, Snow. He'll be okay.
Ну, лучше, но в идеале бы, конечно, это как-то, ну, что-то другое, менее вредное. Лучше, да, но лучше что-то, конечно, менее вредным заниматься. Спортом, например, спорт. Вот, тренироваться. Отжимайся, бегай, еще что-нибудь. Очень сильно отвлекает и помогает, поэтому вот. Либо каким-то делом займись, какое-нибудь, не знаю, хобби найди, чем вот это вот.
Hell, I've seen him take worse.
Not much worse.
Not as good as can be expected, I think.
So, not well then.
I'm glad you're not dead. You stopped breathing, you know, when you passed out or died, I guess.
Ну, видимо, мало занимаешься, надо больше. Ну, отвлекись, хобби найди какое-нибудь, чем-нибудь займись, я не знаю. Изучай что-нибудь. Читай книги.
Kind of scared the hell out of me.
Играй в игры, отвлекайся.
I've never seen you like that. And when Swinehart arrived, you know him, he's never worried. And even he thought you were...
You were really worried about me?
Yeah, you were really fucked up, man. You look like when you take an action figure and bend its limbs the wrong way.
Жизнь, что такое говоришь, свин?
I'm just saying, I was worried about him is all. The guy hasn't had a night's rest in days.
Well, I'll get some rest when this whole thing is done.
What whole thing? What's even happening out there? I mean, do you guys have like a plan or something? And who should I be asking? Should I be worried about the Crooked Man taking over?
The Crooked Man, Bloody Mary, the Tweedles. This is bigger than what I thought it was.
Yeah. The Crooked Man came out of the shadows for a reason. For him to attack us so blatantly like that. He either feels invincible or desperate.
Well, if those are my two options, I don't think I'd pick desperate.
What do you mean?
You traded Crane to save Bigby. I'm just saying, that's not exactly something you do when you're playing with house money.
So he called my bluff. It's not like I'm gonna let Bloody Mary just murder...
Yeah, thanks, Snow. For all that back there.
No problem.
Thanks? You're not pissed that Crane's flown the coop? Or that the Crooked Man thinks he's got Snow under his thumb?
You weren't there, Colin. So just drop it.
Okay.
All I care about right now is... just what does the Crooked Man want out of this? I thought he was just a loan shark, but clearly he's operating in other circles. It can't just be about Crane, right? Getting him out of town? Is this all about the murders? Crane can't be useful to him anymore. So what could this have to do with Faith and Lily?
Crane was a puppet, and the Crooked Man worked the strings. This is all about control of Fabletown.
But then what do prostitutes have to do with it? Lily? And Faith?
I don't know how it all works out yet, but I know it does. Somehow.
The Crooked Man declared war against us last night. At least that's what I thought when it happened. But now I see this war has been going on for years. We just haven't noticed it because our way of doing things is broken. We need to do things the right way.
What does that mean, the right way?
What do you think I mean?
I don't know, but it suspiciously sounds like your way. Bigby's the one on the front lines.
Look, I know things haven't gone great recently, but we're still doing our best.
That's not good enough. So, starting now, we do everything cut and dried. By the book, straight as an arrow.
Pure as driven snow.
I'm not saying I'm the arbiter of...
Sure you're not.
This town has enough monsters. What happened last night, what you turned into, it can't happen again.
We need monsters. To fight monsters.
Colin, if I really believed that we needed him to lose his flippin' mind at a moment's notice...
We were under attack, Snow. What did you expect me to do?
There are degrees.
Degrees? I only ever do what's necessary.
Really? Well, if that's the case, please explain to Colin why tearing Dumb's throat out was necessary.
Because I fucking felt like it, okay? I wanted to destroy something. Is that what you want to hear?
No, Bigby. It isn't. Look, Bigby, I care about how this is done just as much as I care about it getting done.
So for that, you want to give him a handicap? Like the bad guys will worry if shit gets sloppy. Everybody wants Bigby to smile and shave and take a shower now and then. Hell, I'm practically the president of the Bigby Don't Be Such a Dick Club.
Relax, Colin. I can speak for myself, okay?
He'll get the job done. Just let him do it.
I'm going to let you do it, okay? It's just that now that I'm deputy mayor, I need your respect. And this situation has to end.
What situation?
All unglamored fables starting today have to go and stay at the farm.
Oh, give me a fucking break. Are you gonna let her talk to me like that?
It's been the rule for a reason, Colin. And Bigby knows it's for the best of the town.
If Snow says that's the way it's gotta be, that's the way it's gotta be.
What? Are you kidding me?
If you would simply get a glamour...
Get a glamour? With what money? You think I can work? I don't even have thumbs.
Wolf's residence.
That's rude.
Oh, Buffkin, what is it? Okay, I'll let him know. Thanks. Guess who's waiting in your office right now? Narissa.
Narissa?
That broad from the puddin' and pie?
Yes. Apparently, she told Buffkin that she has something she needs to talk to you about. But that she'll only tell you. And what do you think that could be?
Bigby's got an admirer. You always do well with the, disenfranchised.
She probably just wants to talk about last night. The whole thing at the pudding and pie.
Maybe. I should get back to the business office. I've left Buffkin alone for too long taking calls. And I should probably change out of these clothes. Consider the discussion tabled, but not over. Let me know when you're done with Nerissa.
Aye, aye, Captain. She's a piece of work. Hey, you're not really gonna send me to the farm, are you? I mean, she seemed real serious about it, but I can still hang out here.
Look, maybe a few will get sent up, but you're my friend, Colin. I wouldn't do that to you. Don't worry about it.
Thanks, Bigby.
Ё-моё. Ту-ту-ту-ту-ту. Ту-ту-ту-ту-ту-ту. Ту-ту-ту-ту-ту-ту. Кафе. Волк среди нас. Безумно можно быть первым. Безумно можно через стены. Эпизод 4. В овечьей шкуре.
Hi.
Привет.
Sheriff.
Здорово.
Hi, Nerissa. Have a seat.
Are you okay? You didn't look good last night. I wasn't sure you'd be, around.
I'm fine. Don't worry about me.
Huff and puffs. Not many people smoke those. Thanks.
So what is it you wanted to talk to me about? I know what you did for me, sending me to the open arms. And I think you want to help me again.
There's not a lot that I can talk about. You know that.
So that spell Crane was trying to break. It's not just while you're at work, huh?
What I mean is, I don't want to waste your time, but I don't want you wasting your own time either.
Back in the dressing room, at the pudding and pie, I told you what I was looking for, and you found a way to tell me. You sent me to the open arms. Maybe that'll work again?
You can try. Go ahead. It might work.
You're here because the Crooked Man just sent Crane to the bottom of my list of worries. And you have something you want to say about that, right?
These lips are sealed. If I could answer you just like that, I wouldn't have had to make that appointment with you.
No, I guess not.
Sometimes we have to find our way through life on our own, grasping and fumbling in the dark. I used to have friends to help me find my way, but now they're gone, and I don't know what to do.
Are you trying to say something about Faith and Lily?
What I'm saying is friends matter. And I don't have any left. So I hope you're looking after yours.
Блин, забыл воду взять. Так. Секундочку, сейчас подойду. Мне нужна вода. Вода. Ай.
Are you?
Who are you talking about? Are my friends in danger?
I'm sorry. I thought I could do this. I need you to know I want to help, but
But your lips are sealed.
I'm sorry if I'm wasting your time. I thought I knew how to say it.
Ribbons. Faith wore one too.
Do you like it? Do you?
It's not how it looks that concerns me. It's what it does. That's why you can't tell me anything. It's the ribbon, isn't it? That spell Crane talked about. Is there any way to break it? Is there something I can do about it?
No! These lips are sealed!
What?
You can't! Just stay back!
You can't do that.
Slow down. It's all right. I'm not gonna do anything.
Please, don't.
Okay. I get it. So the ribbons, if you take them off...
If anyone finds out I came here,
That's probably snow.
listen, Sheriff. Can you keep this conversation between us? I could be in a lot of trouble.
I won't tell anyone, don't worry.
Thank you.
Sorry, I just need to talk to the sheriff for a moment. Please excuse us.
1 minute.
I might have a new lead for you, but I don't know how solid it is. Beauty and Beast called the office just now. They said they wanted to talk to you about something. I wonder if they've heard about Crane.
Thank you for listening, Sheriff. You should go on to your next business. I don't think you'll be wasting your time.
Oh, wait, you don't have to go. That was abrupt.
It's one way to send a message.
What did she tell you? I didn't mean to rush her out. Did you get anything from her?
She told me enough. I think she told both of us with the way she just left.
Okay then. Good work. So, about Beauty and Beast, do you think there's something to it? Is this the right place to look? What could they know about the Crooked Man? Or do you think they just heard about last night, and they're scared about what's been going on?
Well, whatever it is, I'm sure they called for a reason. Suppose I better go check it out.
You know, Beauty came to me a while back. She was looking for financial assistance. I told her there was nothing I could do, and she said that meant she'd have to go somewhere else. Bigby, you don't think she meant that she was going to go to the Crooked Man, do you?
That would explain why they called.
We need to solve this before something else happens. Who knows what? I have other matters to attend to.
Лекич МОГС. Нет, ходич МОГС. Ту-ту-ту-ту-ру-ру-ру. Ту-ру-ру. Пук-пук-пук. Здорово, старый, как жизнь?
And you didn't want to tell me what you were into either.
Good reason. Look what happened.
So that's back on me now. I thought we agreed that was settled.
You said it was settled. That doesn't mean I have to agree to it.
And when were you going to tell me? Or were you just going to...
И Монк у меня стрим завис. И стрим завис. Жизнь.
What do you want?
Интернет. Интернет какашка, клятый интернет. Реально что-то с интернетом. О, да как так-то?
Just going around knocking on doors?
You called, right? Or, was it Beauty?
Why would I call you?
Хода, почини интернет.
Listen,
Ты же
I've had a
программист.
shitty
You
night,
think you're the only one?
and I really don't want to deal with the runaround. Snow said you called and wanted to talk to me.
Well, I didn't call. Must have been Beauty. She's been surprising me a lot lately.
Can I...
So have you, Bigby.
Да я-то чё?
With all the sneaking around and secrets, somehow I'm still the bad guy in this. I've had to hear about it all
Bad
night
guy.
long from her.
Тун-дун, ту-ру-ру-ру-ру.
Who is it? Who's there?
If you don't want to talk, can you just get Beauty for me?
I don't know. Is it safe to turn my back?
Во, заработал. Починил, что ли? Ё-моё. Хода!
It's your pal, Bigby.
Hi, Bigby. Please excuse us for just a minute. Can I talk to you in private?
Yes, let's.
Лекич Монг С2. Какой? Блин, Хода, скажи, чтобы выпускали уже вторую часть-то. Когда будет? Только первая и первая. И правда ли, что сегодня начнется весенняя распродажа в Стиме? Или это ложь? Ты обычно все знаешь, выкладывай. Или это ложь? Не скоро? Блин. Жесть, вот это хата. ТЗ, понял.
Not after the way he went behind my back. And then you run and call him again?
Talk about living in the past.
He was keeping secrets for you.
Сегодня последняя серия неуязвимый вышел. О, точно, неуязвимый, я забыл про него. Точно, Надо посмотреть будет. Надо будет глянуть. Прям весь сезон, да, получается, вышел? Надо будет глянуть. Я последний сезон не смотрел. Розочка. Да, блин, классно. Спасибо, что сказал. Надо глянуть финал сезона. Мне надо будет посмотреть обязательно.
Sorry, it's been a long night.
Yeah, you know what they say. Centuries of marriage come with centuries of baggage.
I gotta say, your place, it looks, expensive.
What do you mean by that?
Beast!
No, really, I want to know. What are you trying to say, huh? Did you come to give us decorating tips?
Nothing. It's a nice place you got here.
Thanks, but that's really not why I
Он все посмотреть его хотел.
Is there something about that loan you took out?
Ну это еще ждать и ждать, мне кажется.
I didn't know what else to do, so...
We should deal with this on our own. Bigby's just going to complicate
I
things.
called him here, and I want to see if he can help us out. Why are you being like this?
I'm just trying to do what's best for us.
I'd like to help you, but I can't do anything if you don't tell me what's going on.
I gotta know one thing first. What if we did have something to say about the Crooked Man? What if we talk and you don't get it? And all this comes back on us? We'd be risking a lot. We've seen what happens when you cross the Crooked Man. And I don't know if it's worth it. If you can't give us certain assurances.
I can protect you, but only if you tell me what I need to know. And that means details. No more stonewalling.
We aren't.
And just tell me what's going on here.
Что происходит?
Look, we're used to a certain kind of lifestyle, okay? We
Роскошному.
couldn't just give that
We
up.
never meant for it to get like this. It's just that we had nowhere else to turn, and we got in over our heads.
There's not a lot of work out there. Who would we be if we just lived like...
Hi there, you've reached Beauty. And Beast. And we're out doing something fabulous.
let me just,
A day at the beach? Skiing the slope?
Hey, we're not done
And
here.
we can't
I
come
should-
to the phone right now, so leave a message at the beep and we'll get back to you as soon as... humanly possible.
Блин, какое долгое.
That fucking message. I'm gonna come down there and bash your heads in with that machine if I have to call again and hear that fucking message one more time.
Опа.
I've been doing this long enough to know that if you had the cash, you'd have paid by now. So consider yourselves out of warnings. It's time to start thinking about how else you can settle this.
Who is that?
The Crooked Man's gonna get his, one way or another.
Скрюченный дядечка. Скрюченный дядечка — это, кстати, Ходич.
All I care about is, how can I find the Crooked Man? Who do I talk to? Where do I go?
The Lucky Pawn. That's where I borrowed the money. The Crooked Man's behind that place. I'd overheard people talking to Jersey about loans before. So, when I needed money, that's where I went. I didn't know what to do.
Did you ever see the Crooked Man there? When you got your loan? Or just shopping?
No, never. But come on, it's his place. And the Jersey Devil never lets you forget it. I can see now that it was a mistake, but I'm not the only one who goes there, you know. I saw the woodsman's axe there just the other day. It was in a display case.
I guess he's hit hard times too. There's a lot of that going around. I can't imagine he has a lot of marketable skills.
Fucking Bloody Mary must go through there. She had Woody's axe last night, trying to chop my damn head off with it.
Maybe if you go there, you can sort some things out.
I guess I'll go check out the Lucky Pawn. If I can't track down the Crooked Man there, maybe I can make enough noise that the Crooked Man will come find me.
Hold on, Bigby. Don't go there. Sounds like you're just going to get Beauty in trouble. And... you know that butcher shop, the cut above? It's the place on Tubman Street. Same block as the baker and the candlestick maker. Well, I've been delivering packages from there for a while. The thing is, it's for the Crooked Man. And I don't think it's meat in the packages. You gotta understand, I needed work.
You have to believe us.
Well, what are you delivering? What's going on there? How does this fit into the Crooked Man's operation?
I couldn't tell you, but I do know this. It's the only meat market in town that doesn't carry filet. I'm not sure how much actual butchery goes on there.
How did you get involved with this?
Johann the butcher called. He had a problem with the refrigeration unit one night. But when I finished, it was your pal Mary who showed up to pay me. She said I was reliable. She liked that. And it's the only thing I've been able to pick up. And it's still not enough. I don't want Beauty to have to work. especially not where she was.
It's Mary you deal with? Bloody Mary is there?
No, Johann is the one who hands over the packages, you know, day to day. But I've seen her around there. She, gets under my skin, you know. I try to avoid her. But I don't need to tell you what she's
You're
like.
damn right you don't. I don't need a rundown on her reputation. If Mary works out of there, I need to look into it.
I just wanted to provide for Beauty. Give her the kind of life she deserves.
We shouldn't have to live like this, scraping to get by.
None of us should. We were royalty once. We were accustomed to a certain lifestyle. All we want is to make this place feel a little bit like home. You wouldn't understand, Bigby.
I don't need to understand. It's not my fucking job to understand. My job is to keep Fabletown safe.
So, where are you going? If this all goes sideways, I'd like to know where it's coming from.
Удачный залог лавка мясника.
I'm going to the Lucky Pawn. There's too much going on there to ignore. I'll have a word or two with Jersey.
You know, Bigby, once you show your face there, word is going to get out. There may be nothing left to see if you go to the butcher shop after.
Well, I guess I'll find out.
Wait, I don't know what you're planning to do when you find the Crooked Man, but is there any way you could help us out?
What do you mean?
Well, maybe you can make this all just go away.
We would really appreciate it. What do you say?
Can you help us out?
You're asking me to kill him, aren't you? Is that what you think I do?
No, of course not.
I don't know how you'd get that idea.
Ну что, как вам? Пока охренительно. Запутано до ужаса. Я ничего не понимаю. И понимаю, и не понимаю. Сейчас пойдем ловить за попу скрюченного дядечку. Добрый вечер, мисс. Как вы, все хорошо у вас? Как там кот поживает?
We know that the Crooked Man is dangerous to all of Fabletown.
I'm gonna do my job. Lucky for you, that might just solve your problems anyway.
Oh, thank you, Bigby.
Спасибо, Биг
I'm
Би.
sure you'll do the right thing.
Мы закупаем золото и бриллианты. Алы.
It's dirty.
No, it's not.
О,
It looks
жаб.
like you slept in it. In a pile of
И
garbage.
Джек.
Jack, why are you... I've seen you take a torn purse for a tenner.
Yeah, but I also got her phone number. I don't want your phone number. Ugh. Really?
What?
Bigby's here.
Oh.
This is a surprise.
Why are you never glamored, Toad? Why is it so hard to just follow the rules?
Вот нормально, я умираю понемногу. Да не надо, не умирай. Ну зачем? А чё ты умираешь? Все так же из-за болезни, из-за того, что заболела? Блин, бедняга. А сколько у тебя температура, наверное, да? Болит все. Заболела сильно, пиздец. Сначала я, теперь ты. Тоже 39-1. Ой, господи боже. Блин, бедолага. Лечись, пожалуйста, не болей. Все болит, едва двигаюсь. Начихал через микрофон. Реально. Навонял тут, начихал, накашлял, напердел. Весь чат заразил. Ё-моё. Жесть. Вот они технологии-то по интернету передаются уже. Всякие бациллы вонючие. Блин, виноват получается. Блин. Едва двигаюсь. У меня, кстати, ничего не болело. У меня только температура была. Температура, сопли. И что еще? И чихал постоянно. Фу. Но самая паршивая была температура. Ваш кашель как легче? Ну, он еще есть, но в целом как будто бы легче, да. Спасибо. Блин, тоже выздоравливайте, пожалуйста, не болейте. Хотя бы недолго. Попейте там таблеточки, водички, я не знаю. Может, в больницу вам сходить. Или врача вызвать. Что-то не знаю даже. Тут даже не знаю. Но сначала я, потом ты, потом мама. А, точнее. Ну ты не считаешь, что у тебя ветрянка была. Ты не просто заболел. Какой-то хренью у тебя была ветрянка. Не считается. Ветрянкой болеют все. Рано или поздно. Без исключения.
And it'd be covering a check I already wrote.
Okay, well, that sounds like a your problem to me.
Yeah, it is. And so I came here to sell it off. Hey, wait a minute. That's Faith.
Я нет. Я умру, если заболею. Чего? 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 Ветрянкой. Ты реально? Ты не болела ветрянкой? Ну, кстати, у меня был репетитор по математике, ну, недолгое время. Типа, ну, подготовка там к экзаменам последним и все такое в школе. Это в самом конце было. Вот. Ну, типа, подтянуть, так сказать, чтобы точно сдал двоечник. Вот. Ему сколько было на тот момент? Ему было лет 30, наверное, 30, 35, может. Он тоже не болел. И когда у него дочка заболела ветрянкой, он жил отдельно. Он жил в другой квартире какой-то. Но он по итогу потом все равно заболел. Вот. Через что-то там... Не знаю. Через пару лет, что ли. Вот. Папарапам. Я умру. Но ты не умрешь, но тебе будет очень херово. Чем старше, тем тяжелее проходит, говорят, на такое. Кстати, да, мне тоже говорили, чем старше, тем тяжелее она проходит. Я болел, знаете, во сколько? Когда мне было лет 17-18. Я не точно... нет, подожди. 13-й год. В 13-м году сколько мне лет было? Я не знаю. 13... Да, 16-17 лет примерно мне было. Я заболел ветрянкой, мне было вообще похрен. У меня не было ни температуры, мне ничего не было. Я максимально легко перенес, просто максимально. Вот. А все другие, кто болел, они переносили тяжело. Прям даже, ну, мелкие. Прям реально тяжело. Я покрылся весь этими вонючими волдыриками. Весь в зеленке был. Но у меня ни температуры, ничего не было. Ну вот. Немножко чесалось, конечно, но немножко. Я один даже отковырял, и у меня теперь шрам. Их же ковырять нельзя, давить нельзя. Вот, и я не удержался, один ковырнул, у меня теперь шрам. Но он маленький, вот, но все равно. Так что да, повезло. Реально? Может, повезло. Вот. Так что да. Напоминание. У меня много шрамов, на которые я когда... Ну, я про них забываю, но если обращаю внимание, там то все сразу вспыхивают воспоминания всякие. Плохо, очень плохо. Ну, смотря какой организм, у моего однокурсника ветрянка прошла как у малолетки, а у меня с большими осложнениями. Ну вот, пожалуйста, да. То есть все равно, ну, большинство переносит тяжело с возрастом, и только что-то какое-то малое количество налегке прям. Поэтому...
Look, you left it in my place. What do you expect me to do?
Yes, I think the off...
Я единственное думаю, лучше не болеть, наверное, в каком-нибудь пожилом возрасте. Мне кажется, там реально не выживешь уже. Ну или как повезет.
Cited statute of finders keepers clearly states that it's his now, Bigby.
So what's it gonna be?
I don't know what to tell you. See if Cindy needs a code. I don't know.
This is to pay for those bloody glamours, you know.
Вполне возможно. Ну.
You and your blinkered rules. If the witches didn't charge so fucking much, I wouldn't have to be in here dealing with this nonsense.
The witches set their own prices, Toad, and the prices aren't set because of greed. Making a glamour is hard.
Мне кажется, есть ну, какой-то шанс, какая-то вероятность того, что ты, в принципе, вообще никогда не заболеешь. Ну вот. Так что...
Materials are
неплохо.
rare. Spare me the lesson in hoodoo economics. I don't want to hear it.
I don't know what you're getting so steamed about. Shouldn't be that big of a shock that I'm not gonna take an ass haircoat.
No, I guess it shouldn't be, since this whole bleeding operation's just a setup for one of his shady fucking loans.
Ixnay on the onlays, okay, Ogfrey?
I mean, what kind of a game are you running here?
Toad?
You turn down people's stuff so you can peddle his shit?
Shut up.
You know this is a fucking crooked man place, right?
Toad?
He uses fancy boys like Jack here to squelch the honest businessman.
У меня температура до 40 была, но я ее не чувствовал, только когда появились пузырьки, я понял, что это ветрянка, потом еще проблема с дыханием появилась. Я никого не пугаю, у меня по сравнению с другими иммунитет на минимум выкручен. Нет.
Force him to lay on credit into servitude.
High interest
Если бы у тебя иммунитет был выкручен на минимум, ты бы уже не жил.
isn't servitude. And nobody's
Вообще бы не
complaining before.
выздоровел еще чуть-чуть.
Dude, listen. Well, I'll leave you to your business. I'm sure you'll have a lot to talk about.
Good luck with that glamour, Toad.
Fuck off.
Я постоянно болею.
How the hell do you expect me to get a glamour then? It's not like I've got a lot of options, you know. It's just tough, is all.
Look, I'll give you some money, all right?
You've got to be kidding me.
Do you even know how much a glamour costs?
I've never had to buy one.
Keep your money, Sheriff. I've no patience for charity.
Жапа.
If you're gonna be out like this, can't you at least...
Кушаешь плохо, спишь мало, опять же витамин каких не хватает, вот все. Да, а еще пьет и курит. Вот, пожалуйста.
Wear a bigger hat?
You know, it's
Бросал
getting
бы ты
hard
это
to
все.
tell the difference
Between what?
between the business office and fables like a crooked man, who you purportedly seek to protect us from. Either way, I'm
Тебя мама ругает, ты понимаешь? Понимаешь?
getting screwed.
Пью только по праздникам, курю вне праздников.
Drop by anytime.
We're nothing like him.
It really grows on you.
Курю, когда депрессия.
Look, I told you I work here, and I do, okay? So don't look so surprised. And before you ask,
Мне кажется, те деньги, которые ты потратил на сигареты, можно было потратить на этого, на психолога. Эх.
I've never seen the Crooked Man in here.
Или на антидепрессанты.
Neither hide nor hair and all that. In fact, as far as I can tell, he's never even actually stepped foot in here.
But Bloody Mary works for him. And last time I saw her, she had the woodsman's axe.
So?
So the last time anybody else saw that axe, it was here.
We'd never take...
Антидепрессант без психотерапевта не дадут. Блин. Нормальные, по идее. Но блин. Она на работе делится электронкой. То есть сигареты же куришь, какая разница?
Something like that. Is this really why you came down here? The
Блять,
woodsman's
отвечай
axe?
мне уже, ну.
Because I don't know anything about it.
I'll be asking the questions here, Jack.
Okay, fine.
И психологи, и психотерапевты не помогают. Но они разные бывают, это, кстати, факт. Есть какие-то дерьмовые, есть нормальные, но их еще найти надо. Они без твоего желания не помогут. Просто есть один знакомый психолог, он тоже говорит, ну, не мой знакомый, лично не знаком, но что-то тоже там как-то мысля прокралась, то, что... В общем, некоторые дерьмовые, вот некоторые... Ну, дерьмовые часто начинающие, потому что опыта нет или что. А вот те, которые уже такие на опыте, они дорогие, конечно, это да.
Fire away.
Но это тоже, да, нужно искать по своей потребности. Ну да. Они же тоже все разные. Не зря же есть какой-то семейный психолог, есть просто психолог, там психотерапевт, еще что-нибудь. Я еще недавно узнал, есть конфликтолог, представляете? К нему тоже ходишь, как к психиатру или еще кому-нибудь. Есть куча разных подходов, и не под все подходят, да? Поэтому ходят очень долго, часто, беседуют, все ковыряют, все узнают. Пациент еще часто, ну, не сразу раскрывается, поэтому... Да. Какие-то моменты там тоже постепенно рассказывают, вспоминают или еще что-то. Там прям ковыряются, ё-моё, долго все это, долго. Но не безрезультатно порой. Так что, ну, чаще всего.
Not a mind reader.
Да, блядь.
And unless it's bar trivia, I don't think I can help much anyway.
There's more than just pawning going on here. You got...
Как нам говорили, чем меньше вы говорите, тем больше вы получите. Но пациент должен больше. Блин. Это да. Потому что некоторым помогает выговориться. Тупо выговориться. Все сказать, все как есть. Ну вот. Даже если он кого-то хочет заколбасить. Пациент должен больше. Блин, как удобно. Может, надо было на психолога идти, реально психологом работать. Я просто молчал, слушал такой, да. А вы знаете, да?
Loans. What else?
И все.
Maybe it's like a weapons locker too.
Но ты должен направляться.
Was the
Блин,
axe
это да.
here?
No.
Вот мне нельзя быть психологом. Я вон тут в игре людям, монстру руку оторвал. Представляете, что было бы, если бы я был психологом? Ха-ха. Не указывать, а направлять. Да.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. I think I'd notice a giant mystical axe.
Я бы
That's
указывал.
saying something.
Типа, надо сделать вот так. Иначе будет вот так. И все, и хана ему. Просто многие просто думают, пойдут и мне все расскажут. Это да, сразу скажут, как быть, как действовать. А потом ты будешь виноват и можешь получить флешку. Да. Не мне, а им. Да понял я. Да я понял. Вообще тебе, ты же психолог. Тебе получается.
Since, I can sometimes miss the obvious. I'm just joking. I never miss anything.
And if I just happen to find a giant
Ладно,
mystical
извините,
axe?
Грысь.
That
Да все
would
хорошо.
be quite the magic trick. Listen, I gotta start closing up shop, so,
Close. It's the middle of the day.
what can I say? Jersey likes to run at odd hours. And really, he'd be the one to talk to, so can't you just swing by?
У меня, кстати, сегодня опять мой вуз опять в какой-то скандал попал, что учителя берут взятки. Я вот думаю, блядь, лучше бы написали, кто берет, было бы проще жить. А не вот тут вот бывший преподаватель данного вуза обвиняет других преподавателей во взятничестве, то, что они сдают ведомости о том, что студент не посещал занятия, у него неуд или еще что-то, а по итогу в начале следующего семестра оказывается, что он был, что у него зачет и хорошие оценки. Я тоже так хочу. Вот. Ладно, я пожаловался, извините. А может, пришел на пересдачу и сделал все. Ну, если бы оно так и работало, но, увы. Там просто пересдача, она где-нибудь в середине, а там, короче, показали фоточки, 2 фотографии. Ну, вот то, что сразу, как начался семестр, как в СДУ, у нас, типа, в электронном формате, но они там в электронном формате ведомости заполняют. И типа сразу, как начинается, сразу у них хорошие оценки, сразу. Вот. Либо он такой хороший педагог был, либо ему стало обидно, что ему не заносит. Возможно. Кстати, да. Да, блин, вот реально. Да просто как-то намекали бы, что ли, я не знаю. Ему не заносят. Эх. У меня типа есть предположение, конечно, по поводу моих преподавателей, некоторых. Но это лишь предположение. По факту там можно нарваться на неприятности, если как-то в лоб спросить, и даже если аккуратно спросить. Ну вот, так что я не знаю. Но я бы хотел знать. Я бы хотел облегчить себе жизнь. Ну вот.
later. It really wouldn't be.
На других курсов там легонечко. Но есть одна мадама, вот, мы ее лично не знаем. С нами училась, короче, одна девица, она у нас была старостой, но в итоге она пошла в академ. Вот. И в какой-то момент она заходит в беседу и пишет, типа, у меня на работе девочка, она учится на очке, но при этом не посещает учебу вообще, она приезжает только на сессию. И типа ее сразу сдает. Вот. И когда она писала диплом, ей предложили написать за нее. Вот. Типа, чтобы она просто потом вышла и защитила. И так типа многим. Вот. Но они не говорят, кто. Они не говорят, просто не говорят. Они себя подставлять не хотят, ни препода подставлять не хотят. Вот. Никто не говорит. Я спрашивал. Я столько людям писал. Но оно и понятно, почему не говорят. Подставлять не хотят, потому что мало ли кто, мало ли что. Ты сейчас вот расскажешь. Одно дело, если чел хочет реально себе жизнь облегчить, а другое, если это какая-нибудь крыса, которая потом возьмет это все куда-нибудь пойдет и начнется разбирательство. А вот оно кому-то надо, чтобы какой-нибудь следственный комитет или МВД или еще что-нибудь припиралось, потом по судам, вот это вот все. Оно надо, что ли? Поэтому никто не говорит, все как-то, блядь, тихо. Вот. Ну, короче. Умираю. Короче, вот. Такой сегодня прикол был с вузом. Хотел бы я знать, кто что берет. Вот, но не знаю. Никто не знает. Но, кстати, это все как минимум правда, потому что у нас есть чел, с нами учится. Он мигрант, он по-русски, блядь, 2 слов связать не может. Он за все это время, за сколько мы учимся, он ни разу не был на занятии. Нет, 1 раз был, ладно. Он пришел и ушел. Его ни разу не было. Но он до сих пор с нами учится, до сих пор. Еще одна одногруппница, она просрала все пересдачи, все по предмету. Ей препод сказал, что она отчислена. И что мы видим? Она учится, продолжает учиться. Так что... Я когда на пересдаче сидел, там была какая-то тетка, афроамериканка. Она тоже еле разговаривает, она вообще не разговаривает. Им знаешь, как им просто зачет ставят сразу, вот, ладно, иди отсюда. То есть оно все правда, оно все есть, а вот кто, как, почему? Вот я одну тетку-то и подозреваю, которая вот этой афроамериканке просто так зачет поставила. Я пришла на пересдачу, такая, ну вот. Ничего толком не сказала. Я еще вспомнил, на 2 курсе, у меня пересдачи постоянно, на 2 курсе тоже афроамериканцы, вот. Ну ладно, не факт, что они какие-то взятки дают, но просто факт. Они пришли на пересдачу, вот, взяли билеты, но препод после того, как, на них уже детально посмотрела, типа, кто сдает, она сказала, все, идите отсюда, вам 3. У нас 5-бальная система, вот, и типа, вам 3, идите, все. Ничего сдавать не надо. Вот, а мы, блядь, сдаем. Что это такое? И вот эти люди получают дипломы. Мне надо меньше болтать. Я не думаю, у нас с Кару все преподы почти взятки берут, и директор тоже покрывает их уже год 3-4. Да везде все берут. Никто, конечно, нет. Не знает просто. Это понятно. Так. Короче, взятки берут. Вот. Дают, берут, так что да. А что вода? Вода не... Блять. Опять эта трубка гребаная. Бутылка поганая. Тут почему-то, когда трубка выпрямляется, она упирается в дно бутылки, и все. И воды, считай, нет. Она как бы есть, но ты ее не попьешь. Уходит.
Good for me if he sees your face when he walks in. So, I'd really rather you not physically be here if he comes back. You know?
I want to check stuff out here first.
Wow.
If this is a crooked man place, maybe something here will help me find him.
Can't you
Shut
just...
up, Jack. If the Jersey Devil isn't here to answer my questions, it also means he isn't here to get in my way. So I'm gonna take a look around, as long as I've got the elbow room.
Никто не мешает. Отлично.
I won't.
Взятки. Опа. Наковальня.
What's the anvil for?
Blacksmith didn't need it.
Haven't seen him around for a while.
Что за кузнец? С его счастья? О! Это же у Крейга было. Или у Крейга. Ой, у Крейна. Крейга, блин.
You didn't go back over there and swipe it.
I swear. On Toad's life.
Жизнь жаба. Понятно. Это, кстати, кинжалик, которым принца загасили этой Мэри. Ой, какой Мэри? Веры. Такой же абсолютно. Королевский кинжал. Да, принца Лоуренса.
I don't know. Look, are you almost done? A dagger isn't exactly the axe, so,
How can you not know who pawned it?
I'm not here every day. And even when I am here, people sometimes dump boxes of shit. What does it matter? You don't know how hard most of us have it, do you?
Yeah? If you had my job, you wouldn't get out of bed.
It was a rhetorical question, but sure, fine.
Что такое? Кубок. Я собираюсь осмотреть все. Последнее поступление. А что это? Предыдущий владеет дровосек заколдован друидами. Что? Ублюдок, мать твою, а ну стой.
What? I don't,
You're a lying piece of shit, Jack.
Oh, okay, come on, Bigby. That wasn't...
The axe was right here all along. Now tell me what happened to it.
I don't know anything about that. I don't, really. I mean, I don't work every day, so... and even when I do work, I just try to keep my head down.
Я же ответил, я же нажал.
It was Mary. She took it, okay? That's all I know.
That's all you know? You don't know she almost fucking killed me with it last night?
No. No. I had no goddamn idea. She sometimes comes in to pick up shit.
She say anything about the Crooked Man's plans? About Crane?
What? You think we're friends? I try not to even look that crazy chick in the eye.
Well, for your sake, you better think of something to tell me.
That's all I can tell you. I'm being straight here. I'm just part-time. I mean, it's Jersey who's the one who's into this stuff. He's one of the Crooked Man's boys, okay? And it'd be great if he was here to tell you all this, but he's not. So just...
Jersey, don't give me that shit. What the fuck is the point of having a system if you're just gonna...
That's my fucking system.
But you're the guy who makes sure
I'm the guy that keeps shit in order, and that's it, Woody. Who closed the fucking gate? Jack?
Что за лысый хрен?
If you love your ex so fucking much, why'd you pawn it in the first fucking place, huh?
I didn't pawn it, asshole. It was stolen from my apartment. And Gren said that he saw it here. Now tell me where it is right fucking now.
Woody, calm down. Your axe isn't here.
Christ. And this fucking guy, too?
Bigby. What? It isn't?
Nope, it isn't.
Just like I said, it's not here. Happy? And you. I can't believe you'd even show your face in here.
Что за говнюк вообще?
You did to our guy, Tweedledum? So tell me what you're here for, or get the fuck out.
He wanted to know where...
Actually, you know what? I don't care what he wanted.
If I were you, I'd watch my tone about now.
How's your arm? Bloody Mary leaves a bit of a stink, don't she? Jack, did you know that as of this very morning, Bigby's joined the Crooked Man's obedience school for wayward fucking creatures? He's already passed his first class. You see, the sheriff had who he stupidly thought was the murderer. Been chasing him for fucking days, right? But the Crooked Man snapped his bony fingers, and Bigby handed him over, just like that.
I'm, just gonna, let you two, you know.
Tell me everything you know right now about the murders and the Crooked Man.
Джек уходит.
Are you kidding me? It was here. It was right fucking here. What did you do with it?
How the fuck do I know?
Listen, you bald little dipshit. You're gonna... You
Идите.
piece of shit.
Back it up, Jersey. You're dealing with me now.
I didn't expect to see you upright. Still looking for whoever killed them hookers? Or are you done chasing your tail?
Where's my axe? Who'd you give it to?
Какого хрена он такой сильный?
That's it? You talk big, but I don't think you got the stones to back it up. Still a little sore, are we? Why should Mary get all the fun? You ain't so tough. This ain't gonna go like... Ah! You fucking... Oh, motherfucker! Oh.
What the hell are you doing? This is my fucking fight.
Not now.
Dog, you got a lot of nerve.
Ой, ой. Воняет. О, топор.
Protected your friend. Too bad you couldn't protect those whores. Go on, try to stop me.
Fucking stay down. There she is.
Гаси! Я me куда фой. Больно, больно руке.
Hey, asshole. I found her.
Честно, я не был уверен, поднимет ли он наковальню. Но и так все неплохо. Руби.
So, wanna try again?
You can't find a crooked man. No one can. There's no address, no place. He lives in the bends and forks of tree roots, behind the sun, in the shadows.
That's not good enough.
Oh, the door to his house. It bounces around. Never in one spot. You'll never find it. Even Crane had to use the magic mirror. That fucking guy. Oh, mirror, mirror.
Okay, that's Crane's way. How do you contact him?
Oh, I don't. He uses couriers for everything. Ravens, goblins, the fucking Tweedles. Whatever. I go in when I'm taken there. You don't know anything about anything, do you? What do you have? Nothing. Useless bitch Snow White and a broken fucking mirror. No fucking friends.
Nothing? I still have you, don't I?
It doesn't matter what you fucking do. You're not gonna get him. You wanna knock on his fucking door and see what happens? Fine. Crane had the mirror. Bloody Mary had Crane. So take your fucking wrecking crew act to the butcher shop.
The cut above. And if I can find the mirror piece there, I can find the Crooked Man.
That's her spot. That's where all the magic happens. Now leave me, so I can find some aspirin.
Мы его не обезглавим?
You better not be fucking with me, or I'll come back here and finish the job.
Грустно.
You got what you want. Now get the fuck out of here. Hey, Sheriff. Those girls are still dead. Oh, and there's nothing you can do to bring them back. And I don't know what they did, but I do know this. Oh, if they're dead, it's because the Crooked Man wanted them dead. That's all it takes. Oh!
Just shut the fuck up, will you?
Блин, я думал добьем.
Out of smoke? Thanks. Shitty brand. You're welcome. I'm not gonna lie, I was having trouble deciding which one of you to hit with this thing. Jersey was wrong, you know. About what? About those girls. There is something you can do about it. You can get the fucker who did it. Ain't that the plan? Yeah, you're damn right it is. All right, go do it then.
Иди делай. Иду делаю.
Hey, Woody. Yeah? You gonna be all right? You know me.
Дровосек, ты меня называла дровосек. Мы с тобою не пара, дровосек. Так, тем временем я хочу почитать. Так, что у нас тут? О, у нас тут немало. Раз, два, три, четыре, пять, шесть. Так. Что это такое? Так, серебряные пули, слабость волка. Легенда о великих и волшебных волках часто упоминают о их слабости к оружию, сделанному из серебра. И эти рассказы правдивы. Серебряная пуля, которой Мэри стреляла в Бигби, была не первой. Но любая из них может стать для него последней. Любое серебро ослабляет Бигби, замедляет его восстановление сил и причиняет сильную боль. Замедляет его восстановление сил, причиняет... Научите меня читать. Новый заместитель Белоснежка и Кабуда Крейн похитили. Король Кол до сих пор отсутствует, и поэтому все заботы о Фейблтауне легли на плечи Снежки. Она давно уже берет на себя множество дел, выполняя работу ленивого Крейна. Но теперь на ней вся администрация, ей придется выйти на новый политический уровень, с которым она раньше не сталкивалась. Накидка Веры спрятана на видном месте. Получается, не спрятана. Только по-настоящему красивые могут в полной мере оценить силу накидки, носитель которой становится уродлив. Это возможность быть незаметным, но быть при этом видимым. К несчастью, не всем это кажется достоинством, но это по-прежнему волшебная накидка, и для некоторых коллекционеров этого достаточно. О, дьявол из Джерси, головорез штата Садов. Не все сказания, пришедшие в этот мир, обосновались в Фейблтауне. Есть такие, кто живут в отдельных уголках планеты, а есть те, кто предпочел штат Садов штату Нью-Йорк. Например, дьявол из Джерси. Слухи о его внешнем виде сильно разнятся. Большинство упоминает о крыльях, но после встречи с одним легендарным топором пару лет назад про крылья перестали упоминать. Понятно. Топор дровосека заколдован друиды. Сначала этот топор был простым инструментом для рубки деревьев, но позже он стал больше, чем просто топором. Когда его заколдовали и отметили рунами друиды, по-настоящему он стал легендой, когда дровосек с помощью него распорол живот большого и страшного серого волка, чтобы спасти Красную Шапочку. Возможно, в нем таятся древние чары, но с виду это обычный качественный инструмент, либо оружие. Так, жизнь на ферме. Ферма со своим местоположением и управлением кажется хорошей альтернативой жизни в Фейблтауне. Но тем, кто жил там, так не кажется. Они знают, что на самом деле является тюрьмой. Место, где ты можешь быть самим собой, делать что хочешь, но не можешь покинуть его. И ничего не изменится, пока сказания, похожие на людей, не начнут беспокоиться, что их отправят на ферму. И они считают, что будут там на руководящих должностях. Достижением. Идти тут еще раз, два, три, четыре. Давным-давно жил-был волк, который правил землей. Его все боялись, но скоро все исправится, все жду. Разблокируйте все записи книг сказаний эпизод 4. Но это вряд ли произойдет, если честно. Мэри. Не курить. Нет, мы покурим. Опа, что тут у нас интересного? Холодные напитки. Замороженное мясо. Пу-пу-пу-пу. Мы пройдем, пожалуй. О, мясник. Серый волк. Мясо дай.
What happened to you? I'm looking for a piece of the magic mirror.
What?
The magic mirror's missing shard. Where is it? Bloody Mary brought it here, didn't she?
What? Bloody Mary? Magic mirror shard? What kind of place do you think this is?
Don't bullshit me.
I'm not. What you're looking for, I think you'd be better off looking at the Lucky Pond. Yeah, or someplace like that. You know where it is, right?
Сотрудничай,
It's
блин.
around the corner and a few blocks down.
I'm gonna take a look around. You don't mind.
Sheriff, Did you hear that?
What?
Oh, I'm real sorry. Hold on. I just gotta go check on
Мудила
that.
кнопку
Don't
нажал.
go anywhere. I'll be right back.
Butcher?
I just have to go see.
Shit.
Пум-пум-пум-пум.
I got it covered back here, Sheriff. I'll be right out.
Господи, эти куски мяса, этот холодильник. Я вспомнил, как мы с Толстым дрались в Silent Hill 2. Блин, он мне так задрал. Да господи.
Relax, Johan. I just want to talk.
I'm sorry, Sheriff, but you're not supposed to be back here for safety purposes. Come on, damn it.
Блин, если меня спросят на практике, почему так много людей собрал, скажу, у меня рак легких.
Such an innocent guy, you're acting pretty damn strange, Johan.
I don't know what to tell you. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. They're gonna kill me. Oh god, she is gonna fucking kill me.
А потом кажется, что у меня реально рак легких.
He's gonna get me killed.
How you doing?
Как дела?
Please, Bigby, please don't.
Bigby? What happened to Sheriff?
Please don't kill me, Sheriff. I don't want to die. Please, please don't kill me. Please don't kill me.
If you don't talk, I might have to do just that.
Не надо.
Is that what you want,
Надо,
Johan?
надо.
No, please. You don't have to do that.
Нет, сначала поиграю в Death Stranding 2, а потом можно.
I'm dead. Either way, they said to me, Johan, you can keep your life and lose your shop, or lose both. What would you do? It was a simple choice to make in the moment.
They? Do you mean Mary? Bloody Mary?
This isn't my
Я про
shop
рак.
anymore.
Так я про него же.
That crew took it from me a long time ago.
Crew?
Fuck. The Crooked Man's people. Jersey Devil, D and Dumb, and that mental case, Bloody Mary. You want to talk about the real butcher? It's her, not me. This is her place. I'm telling you, they muscled in on me, took over my storage and delivery a long time ago. All cause of that heat wave. That summer was even hotter than this one. I let Mary and those porkers stay cool in the meat locker one day, playing cards, having a great time. I guess they were sizing the place up. Shows what I get for being nice. I'm just a victim in this. I don't know what they do back there. I swear. And I don't want to know. I'm not allowed to know.
Well, we're about to see what's back there. And then we'll see if I believe you.
I knew this would happen. Didn't know when.
Открывай! Открывай, вонючка. Опа. Что тут варят? Метамфетамин, что ли? Уолтер Уайт. Джесси Пинкман. Какого черта? Опа. Беги. Вон для чего была красная кнопка-то. Красная лампа. Красная кнопка, красная лампа. И кто здесь был? Ты ублюдок. По лестнице сбежал. Black Forest. Чего?
What is this place?
I told you, Bigby. I don't know. They muscled me out. I swear, I don't know anything more. I
Ничего
haven't
больше
been
не
back here
знаю.
when it was like this.
Warning lights.
Сигнальная лампа.
It's business. It's all I've ever had. I guess that's why I stuck around when they took it.
I get why you flipped that switch, but you had a choice. You could have told me. If you hadn't warned them, I might be dealing with your problem right now.
Told you? Huh. You come in here making trouble for me, but you only give a shit now because the Crooked Man stepped on your toes or something. Where were you when they took this place from me? It hasn't been easy for me. You think I want to live with this at my back? I needed help.
You're not off the fucking hook yet, Butcher. If I find something, if I so much as smell something that makes me think you're lying.
Доставить. Что это такое? О,
So this is what Beast was delivering. Glamours, other kinds of magic. Could be dangerous
magic.
stuff.
свин.
That symbol. It's on all the packages. What is it?
That's the Crooked Man's brand. It's on everything that goes in and out of here.
So you do know something, huh? Is that a wheel or what?
I guess they never used that thing on wolves, huh?
What's that supposed to mean?
It's from back in the homelands. A torture device. It came over here with the rest of our stories. Not that Mondays need any help coming up with that kind of thing. It makes people crooked. By breaking their bones and... Do I really need to explain this?
Загадочные сосуды.
These are raw materials for making magic. Auntie Greenleaf and any other rogue witches out there probably get their supplies here.
О, нет, я не
Maybe
могу.
just don't touch anything back here, please?
Я себя хочу потрогать. Химлаборатория.
What are they making here?
I'm just a butcher. You want to talk T-bones? That I can do. This stuff is out of my league.
There are a lot of nasty spells you can make with the right equipment. Chains. Who's getting chained up here?
You can't think I'm the only one the Crooked Man has under his yoke.
Is this what those loans get you? That crooked piece of shit. Ribbons, chains, it's all the fucking same.
Мне до сих пор интересно, ленточки просто не дают говорить, или они делают больно, или вот как раз голову отрубают. Ленточки.
Bad they had time to erase it all. This could have been useful.
Ты еще не понял, но поймешь. Не, мы поняли, что ленточка заколдована. И я не понимаю, она им говорить не дает? Либо она что-то с ними делает. Ну что-то она с ними делает, что ленточка заколдована, это я понял. А что конкретно? Конкретно что? Типа ленточка их обезглавливает? Сказать? Не надо пока. Может, я сам пойму. Пока не надо.
What the hell is that?
Что это такое, блядь? Ай. Ну вот да, будет еще объяснение. Ну да. Типа я понял, что в ленточке дело. Вот, но... Ну, многое, так сказать. Но я не понял, что конкретно она делает. Но я думаю, еще покажет. Действительно.
I know this isn't your coat. What's it doing here?
It's a coat. What's the big deal about some dirty...
Looks like Crane's. It's seen some abuse. I'm sure he handled it just fine.
Опа, кармашки. Кармашки. Машки, кармашки. Это мы забираем. Мы все деньги забираем, все. Конфискую. Опа. Больной ебало. Кусок стекла. Ой, стекла, зеркало. Finally.
Hey, hold on.
Нет, иди в жопу.
Well, I'm real happy you found what you're looking for, Bigby. But what about me? Huh?
Че?
What the hell am I supposed to do now?
Жить дальше эту жизнь.
Spend the rest of my short life looking over my shoulder for Bloody Mary. They won't care that I held up my end.
Report to the business office. Tell Snow I sent you there, and we'll figure something out. Some kind of protection.
Thank you. Thank you, Sheriff.
Не понял, что за новые записи в книге сказаний. Что там интересно? А, мужик этот. Иоганн Мясник, его имя в Фэблтауне всегда упоминается вместе с пекарем и свечником. И как и другие торговцы, лавка Иоганна Мясника служила городу на протяжении многих лет. Свежая вырезка, экзотическое мясо и даже целые коровы для огров и троллей, обладающих отменным аппетитом. Но бизнес Иоганна рухнул, не выдержав тяжелых времен. Качество его продукции падало, и его лавка стала прикрытием для делишек скрюченного дядечки. Те, кто по-настоящему знали Иоганна, удивлялись, что с ним стало. Ничего хорошего. Закрыто. Извините, мы закрыты. И вивью. Администрация Фэблтауна.
I don't care who killed the prostitutes. If Crane was helping himself to the community coffers, it means his hand was in my pocket. And you just let him go!
I don't know what you heard, but it didn't happen like that.
Are you denying the facts?
She's denying me the chance to get a word in. Now, Miss White...
Sheriff Bigby has returned.
Ah, there's the old wrecking ball himself.
Bigby, where have you been?
I'm not finished here, Miss White.
You will have to wait. Just one moment.
В фонтане попу мыл, где я был. Вода закончилась.
I'm not in the mood. And you've got a lot to answer for.
Oh, really?
Really?
Get this piece in the mirror right away.
With pleasure, Miss White.
Finally, things are swinging back in the right direction. Good work, Bigby. You've been gone all day. What did you uncover? I thought you were going to report back to me. I mean, it's fine. So what else did you find out?
I had to get real persuasive with the Jersey Devil down at the Lucky Pawn. But he told me that the Crooked Man's door, to wherever it is he hangs his hat, it moves. It's some kind of magic door.
Do you think the mirror will be able to find the door once it's fixed?
That's how Crane did it. And that's how we're gonna do it.
Excellent work. Really.
Sheriff, I could use your assistance. Would you join me at the mirror?
Чего? Ты что,
Don't
боишься?
go far, Sheriff. I'd like to have a few words of my own with you.
Unbelievable. Why don't you go fuck off until I'm good and ready?
Понял,
I
да?
don't understand. This piece just doesn't want to join the rest. Do you have any idea why?
Got me.
Not necessarily.
Well, where did you find it? What has it gone through since being separated from the rest? Shattering is a very traumatic experience, you know. So this process can be a little touchy. It helps that I have a good working relationship with the mirror.
I found it at the butcher's shop, the cut above. It was in Crane's coat. There was a lot of weird magic going on there. That has something to do with it. Other than that, last person I saw with Crane or his coat was that psycho Bloody Mary. Maybe she had some...
Ah, yes, Miss White was asking about her. That explains it. You know who and the mirror have a very unhappy history with each other. How would you like it if she tried to use you as a doorway?
I think I already know the feeling.
Well, I think I know how to proceed now. It will just take a little extra coaxing, that's all. Thank you for your help. It could be a while, Sheriff. I'll find you when it's ready. Besides which, he might not want to come out with you watching.
Oh, he doesn't like being spied on.
If you ask me, you're everything that's wrong.
Пу-пу-пу-пу.
Is it fixed? Did you ask about the Crooked Man?
Buffkin's still working on it. He said it might be a while.
If you're so self-reliant, what do you want from the business office so bad?
What I want is my business.
I can't take those two right now. We're trying to catch a murderer, and they're over there bickering about bureaucracy. We're at war. Don't they realize that?
Do you need some help over there?
Yeah, thanks. Go talk to Toad. But just so you know, we can't pay him. He really needs to go to the farm, you know. So just break the news and be done with it, okay?
No budge on that bloody glamour. Only came in to see...
Toad, come here.
I thought I made myself very clear.
I see how it is. Passed off to an underling, eh? Why am I not surprised? Well, you did cause what damage brings me in here, so maybe it's for the best. Just need a little bit of dosh to cover it. I tried talking to her about it, but it's like chatting up a brick wall, it is. Now, I'm sure you've got your own agenda, Sheriff, but I've taken a real wallet because of you.
Hey, I tried to give you money back at the Lucky Pawn, but you wouldn't take it.
I was just being polite. Ever heard of it? That wouldn't have covered the cab ride home, let alone a glamour. Please, I'm not looking for any more than to cover the big-ticket damages. Not a cent more. I'm not looking for a handout. Just what's right.
Here, Crane won't be getting any use out of this. Will that do?
Crane's money, eh? Well, I suppose that means it belongs to me as much as anybody. Thank you, Sheriff.
Use it to get glamored, Toad. Got the money now, so I won't be so lenient if I catch you again. And the farm is always on the table.
Good.
But of
You have
course.
to understand, it's
Довольный.
Bluebeard, you want to talk? Now's your chance.
I've just made my donation funding this office, so direct your questions to Miss White.
well, at least he's not trying to get rid of me.
He's not?
For now. Did you take care of Toad? I mean, I saw the way he left. I know it may not seem that important right now, but glamours are the law for a very good reason.
Toad won't be a problem. I'll see to that.
Are you sure? Because he left looking pretty happy.
Happy, happy,
Fine, we'll
happy.
deal with it later. I know I should be asking how it got like this, but I just keep wondering why it happened. To Faith and Lily. You've seen his world. Do you have any idea why he'd want them dead? I don't know if the Crooked Man killed them with his own hand or if it was one of his goons, but someone did.
If there's one thing I figured out, it's that the Crooked Man is all about control. It's what he does with the loans at the pawn shop, the magic he peddles, chains, ribbons. Maybe Faith and Lily weren't doing what they were told. Or maybe they just tried to leave.
Sheriff, Miss White! I believe the mirror is repaired.
I have to say I have been better. But thanks for putting me back together.
I'm sorry, I have to know. Mirror, mirror, we're glad you weren't slain. Now please show us that sick creep Crane.
Это уж хочу знать.
Yeah, I want to see where he's ended up too.
You will get on that plane to Paris, and you will wait for the day the Crooked Man needs you. Until then, not a peep. Otherwise, I get to deal with you my way. So please, please disobey. Wait a minute. Someone's watching.
И какая она жуткая.
What just happened?
We pointed you in the wrong direction. Looked at Bloody Mary's reflection.
Oh, her. That explains the sting. I'd rather not have to feel the pain she brings. So, let's not do that again, okay?
Looks like we'll have to track him down later.
You're right. We need to focus on the immediate threat, and that's the Crooked Man.
Пу-пу-пу-пу.
Bigby, we don't have a lot of time.
Just show me where I can find the Crooked Man.
I haven't been feeling well of late. Seems neither of us can cooperate.
Damn.
Perhaps I can be of assistance? Mirror, mirror, keep us sane. Show the door to Crooked Man's domain.
I can always count on you, Buffkin.
О,
I don't recognize the door, but that's the Crooked Man symbol on it.
Hold on.
A door. It moves.
What'd I tell you?
Wait a minute. I know that door.
It's Central Park. I don't know when it's gonna move again, but I'm gonna get there before it does.
Bigby, wait! When you get the Crooked Man, make sure you bring him back alive. He has to stand trial. This can't be like it was with Tweedledum. I don't care if it gets out of hand. You don't let it come to that. I know that emotions can run high, and you have your reasons to handle this a certain way, but we have to make a commitment to working within the law. I have enough to worry about here while I prepare the case against him, so I'm going to trust you to handle this properly. That is, if you think you're ready.
Как игра проходит? Шикарно.
I got no other choice.
Игра проходит отлично. Готический мост, центральный парк 94-й улицы. Блин, на секунду подумал, что он голый бежит. Без рубахи. Опа. Заходим. О, привет.
Tim, what the hell are you doing here?
Good evening, Sheriff. I'm here to take you to the boss. Thanks, by the way, for leaving off Tiny Tim.
Кто это такой?
I have to admit, when they asked me to watch the door, I wasn't sure what to expect when you came through that portal. But I get it. You're not here on a social call.
Hold on. You've just been waiting for me to show up? You knew I was coming?
That's what they told me. I don't know, they said you made it pretty clear. I'm supposed to bring you right on in, so if you'll come this way. Look, this is the one thing I have to do. Please don't make this hard on me. I don't want to get in trouble.
Fine. Lead on.
Thanks for understanding. This is all I'm here to do. I don't want to mess it up. I know I'm probably the last person you'd expect to be a guard, or an escort for that matter.
I get it. You have a job to do. But you gotta ask yourself if you want to be involved with this guy.
Whatever you may think of him, he doesn't treat me like some broken little kid. I think he gets what it's like. He gave me a job, and I'm lucky to have it. This is the only option I've got. Just keep that in mind, maybe? Because if you and the boss go up against each other, the rest of Fabletown is gonna get caught in the middle.
I can find the door myself. You should just get the hell out of here. Things are gonna get ugly in a minute.
Leave? I told you, I have to do this.
Hey, you've been warned. Stick around, and you're a part of this, like anyone else.
Чего не знаю, того не
depend on
знаю.
him. Some of us never get to the front of the line at the business office, but he's there. We need you, but we need him too. What we don't need is a war. Hey, Sheriff, hold up. I gotta go in with you. Can't you just wait up, Sheriff?
Да давай, шагай.
What did I tell you, eh? Stop laughing at me.
Tell me who the fuck is back there.
I ain't scared of you.
I don't exactly know. I just mind the door.
You needn't
The boss
worry.
is there.
He'll come around.
I know that
I might cream before him. I'm sure he will prove himself quite handy to have in my pocket. Either he's smart
Чего там
enough to
говорят?
see this is for the best, or dim enough to do as he's told.
Bloody hell! This fucking
Опа, душнилы. Это вы. О, моего мужчиндеру. О,
I
скрюченный.
was wondering when you'd turn up.
I'm sorry, sir. He wouldn't let
It's all
me.
right, Tim. I shouldn't have expected the sheriff to give you respect enough to do your job. But you did fine. You can go now. You see,
Everyone in Fabletown has a role to fill. You just have to pay attention to what they need to help them find it. Why don't you have a seat, Sheriff? We have a great deal to discuss.
Жизнь.
I've heard stories about you.
Опять ты.
In the old days, how you picked off those men one by one. Oh, how they screamed. The wolf is coming.
Wolf is coming.
And they would wait, hiding anywhere they could squeeze their pathetic, shivering corpses. Some would just drop to their knees where they stood, close their eyes, and wait for death. And you'd give it to them. I wish I could have seen it. Oh well.
Драка. Да, мы оставили Колина. Погнали сначала туда. Не отправили. Рокетмен. Сигарет. Закурили сигаретку. Ладно. Перевод Николай. Николай, Коля. Кока-кола. Так, бонусы. Что за бонусы? Достижения. Так, ну достижение понятно, это просто... Его все боялись, но вскоре он исправился, и все жили долго и счастливо. Хорошо. Так, ну 5 глава как будто бы огромная. Так, а тут у нас что? Новенькая. Деньги бороды. Так, я не понял, что тут делает доктор слева. Многие могут подумать, что Синяя Борода жертвует деньги правительству Фэблтауна ради каких-то особых привилегий или голоса в Совете. Но все, что он хочет, это стабильность и устойчивость. Поскольку пока существует Фэблтаун, он отделяет Синюю Бороду от мира простаков. Его деньги могут служить как мечом, так и щитом. Скрюченное логово, штаб-квартира. Оскверненная церковь – одно из многих мест, где скрюченный дядечка проворачивает свои подпольные дела. В ней царит спокойная атмосфера, там гораздо приятнее проводить встречи, чем в холодильнике для мяса или на литейном заводе. Это место полностью отдалено от внешнего мира, и единственный способ попасть туда – это воспользоваться одним из многочисленных порталов, отмеченных знаком скрюченного дядечки, колесом Екатерины, разбросанных по городу и не только. И не только. Скрюченный дядечка. Так вот он еще. Так, дядечка со временем стал одним из самых влиятельных людей Фэблтауна. Начинал он со скрюченной монеты в 6 пенсов из скрюченного дома. Две вещи, о которых он беспокоится больше, чем о собственной жене или детях, которых он готов убить, если они встанут у него на пути. Вот так вот. Скрюченный дядечка заманил многих сказаний в свою криминальную сеть, давая им то, что они хотели, но всегда за высокую цену. Он хитрый, расчетливый и безжалостный. Крошка Тим, дежурный. Пока большинство сказаний считают, что их здоровье и долголетие основано на знаниях мира простаков о них, некоторые не получили ничего подобного. Если в твоей истории основную часть занимают болезни и травмы, то они делают восстановление почти невозможным. По крайней мере, так думает Крошка Тим. Ни медицина, ни даже магия не смогли вылечить его ногу. Так, это мы читали уже. Так вот, в общем. Ну шо, последний сезон. В смысле книга сказаний? А я же все прочел, нет? Я что-то не прочел? Я же все прочел. Что не так? Что не так? Что не так? Я не понимаю, что происходит. О, блин. Все, оно горит. Ну и ладно. Что ж, последний сезон. Погнали. Последний эпизод. Ой, сезон. Че я сезон-то говорю? Эпизод. Волк-одиночка, эпизод 5. О, поехали.
I mean, your eyes and the teeth. You're not really supposed to do that, are you?
Эх, Вера.
Not if I can avoid it.
Пу-пу-пу-пу-пу.
No.
Нет.
Holly's sister, Lily.
I just don't know what Bigby's doing. If he cares about it. If he even gives a shit.
That's why you can't tell me anything. It's the ribbon, isn't it?
We're destroying the tree. No!
We're not burning the tree, Snow.
Hey, you're not really gonna send me to the farm, are you?
Look, maybe a few will get sent up, but you're my friend, Colin. I wouldn't do that to you.
Oh God, Bigby!
This time was no joke. Eat as many metal shellings as you see fit, but take just one more silver round near your heart, and the only place I'll be visiting you is the morgue.
Bigby, wait. When you get the Crooked Man, make sure you bring him back alive. He has to stand trial.
Why don't you have a seat, Sheriff? We have a great deal to discuss.
Волк среди нас. Автор сценария Роман. Возможно. Так, эпизод 5. Волк-одиночка.
You've come a long way. You must be tired. And if my envoys are correct, you haven't had a lot of rest recently. Please, Sheriff, relax for a moment, will you? Do you want a drink? Something to eat? Vivian makes a very nice, it's elegant. Really, a carpaccio. It's lobster. Sirloin.
I'm here for one reason, and it's not to eat your fucking food.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you think you're doing?
He's gonna...
Mr. Wolf is our guest, and I have every intention of cooperating. So don't waste the silver. Sit down, Jersey. Well, Sheriff, for the sake of transparency, why don't you tell us why you're here? It would help settle everyone's nerves, I think.
You know why I'm here. You killed those women.
Мне кажется, это не он.
Faith and Lily, the girls who worked at the pudding and pie.
Did I now? I assume by your confidence in accusing me, you must have some proof of this, yes? Some allotment of evidence. A witness, perhaps.
Your servant over there told me you did it.
That's a fucking lie. I didn't say anything like that.
Fine.
All I said was that this was your town, and nothing wouldn't happen without your approval. All right? That's it.
If only that were true. Those women. I don't relish telling you that the killings were perpetrated by an employee of...
Оба. Без восторга признаю, что они были убиты моим работником. Опа.
It's a very
Опа.
unfortunate bit of business, but I promise you that the matter will be dealt with internally. I just want to settle the issue for you, and to assure you that it's over with.
An unfortunate bit of business? You're gonna tell me right now who killed him?
Sheriff, I have complete respect for you and your job. I hope you know that. But I simply can't divulge that information. You really
Это
shouldn't
была
worry
снежка.
yourself. As I said, I've got this under control.
No. I'm gonna deal with it right now.
Yeah, right. What do you think this is? Some kind of negotiation? The man said he'd take care of it. So why don't you take the hint and get out?
I'm already pissed off. You don't want to make it worse.
Oh, I think I do. I'd love a good reason to put a bullet between your eyes after what you did!
That's enough! I was hoping it wouldn't come to this, but in the interest of preserving our alliance, if you have to know, it was Georgie.
Это был Джорджи. Опа. Эдос похож на жабу, это правда.
Like I said, I'll be handling the matter if you don't mind.
Georgie.
You got what you wanted, so just...
Sit down. Now.
Yeah, I killed him so
Это не он был. Ты кусок говна, зачем ты это сделал?
just kept your nose where it fucking belonged.
Why'd you do it? Why kill them?
Does it matter?
Look, the fact is, George here misinterpreted one of my instructions.
Misinterpreted?
And I want to make things right. So, let's work something out.
What's there to work out? I'm protected, aren't I?
Your protection has limits, and I think you've far exceeded yours. That you could murder someone in cold blood like that.
You fucking asked me to do this.
And then
you told me
attempt to
kill
blame
him.
me for it.
Или это он
You will be
всё-таки?
silent while we discuss what to do with you.
This is right bollocks, this. You're just gonna let him do this?
So what do you say, Sheriff? Can we discuss terms? You can have Georgie. Consider it a gift, ensuring our continued cooperation.
What the hell? Take this fucker. Take all of them. I didn't fuck.
I think I'll be taking both of you.
You're not taking me, you fucking ponce. What the fuck is this shit? You said you'd cover for us.
For minor infractions, not murder.
Just go with him, Georgie. You're gonna sink us all.
What's wrong with you people? You're really gonna sell him out just like that?
You think I give a fuck if I'm the one?
Не только Холли, но и Веры. Первой жертвы.
Who the shit do you think you fuckers
Get
are?
the fuck out of
I
here!
do apologize, Sheriff, but I think it's best if you leave now.
There's no way I'm going with him. Are you kidding me?
Things are about to get unpleasant, and I would rather you weren't here to watch.
You can go join that whore at the bottom of the lake for all I give a shit. But he's not taking me anywhere. I'll roll over on the lot of you before I let that shit happen.
What are you saying?
Yeah, what the fuck? You're gonna make sure we all go down this shit and... With you?
I'm running out of patience, Crooked Man. I don't have time to fuck around here.
This could have gone so well. But you just had to complicate things. To speak the truth, I've never been a very good mediator. Why negotiate when you can just decide?
Did I miss anything good? Well, look at you, all fixed up.
ГГ.
Over here! You're done, Wolf.
Come on, we're pretty much done here.
I'd like to say it was nice knowing you.
Ай, блин. Я мискликнул. Я начал капс нажимать. Ну вот, тупость какая.
You're done, Wolf.
Come on, we're pretty much done here.
I'd like to say it was nice knowing you, but I'll be glad to see your insides turned out.
Oh, God.
This way.
Что произошло? Драка? Драка, просто драка.
I know.
was that?
Блин.
Take him off!
I can't.
Gun it!
Are you sure?
Do it!
He's not moving.
Keep going!
Come on.
Right. Fuck it.
Holy shit.
Come on. We can't stay here.
Hang on. I need a minute.
Okay.
Shit. Hello, Bigby. I hoped you'd come to your senses. Crooked Man's the one you want. But of course, you're too much of an idiot to see that. Or maybe you just like me too much to let me go. That it, Sheriff?
I'm gonna rip you to fucking pieces.
Go on, then.
Please, Sheriff. Haven't you done enough? Look at him. He's dying.
You can't seriously want to protect this guy. You know what he did.
I'm not going anywhere. It isn't his fault.
He's a murderer. Faith and Lily, he's the reason they're dead.
Look, I know he made a few mistakes. We all have.
What? He made sure they couldn't talk with those damn ribbons, and then he killed them. You're wearing one yourself. Doesn't that bother you even a little, knowing that man murdered—
Of course it does. Those girls—
So it's all my fucking fault, then?
I didn't mean—
You're gonna throw me to the fucking wolf, too? You know I didn't have a goddamn choice. What the fuck? I did what I had to! You can't fucking blame me for that.
Look.
Why'd you do it then, huh? If it's not your fault, then what the fuck happened?
Look, Faith and the others tried to pull a run on us. And as you can imagine, the Crooked Man wasn't too thrilled. But of course, the big boss didn't want to get his fucking hands dirty. So he told me to take care of it. You think I don't know what that means? Either I do what he says or I'm the one getting dealt with. So I fucking killed him. And I'd do it again. 'Cause it's not my fault. The Crooked Man gave the order. He told me to kill them. And then he fucking sold me out.
You're still the one who pulled the trigger. Nobody held your hand and made you go through with it.
Fine. Believe what you want. I can tell you've made up your mind. Doesn't matter if it's fucking true or not. Go ahead and kill me then. But it won't bring back Lily or Faith. It won't free your friend Nerissa. And I'm just the sap taking the fall for the whole thing. It must be so easy being you. Just come in here and blame me for all this shit. Job's done, right? George is the bad guy. It's all his fucking fault. But what was I supposed to do? You don't know what it's like, Bigby. How could you know? At the end of the day, you're just like him.
You could have done anything else. You could have let them go. You could have freed Faith and Lily from those fucking ribbons instead of murdering them.
You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. If I freed them... What would you have me do? Kill her?
Georgie, don't.
It was them or Vivian. So you tell me, if freeing Lily meant she had to die. Do you still think I had a fucking choice?
What are you doing?
I told you.
What are you talking about?
This is the original. The girl with the ribbon. I'm sure you've heard the stories. Couldn't take it off, couldn't talk about it. She used her little purple ribbon to make more of them. To keep our girls quiet. To ensure absolute discretion.
You promised you wouldn't.
All that magic is connected to this little thing. You remove hers, and the spell's broken. They're all free. But you know what happens to her? The same thing that happened to Faith. So don't you come in here and tell me I fucked up.
What the hell, Georgie? We were supposed to look out for each other. I trusted you.
You can't fucking blame me. You're not innocent here either.
Wait, those were your ribbons? You're in on this? I thought you cared about them.
I do. Of course I do. You have to understand, nobody was supposed to die. When we built this place, it was just a stupid idea. A gimmick. Discretion is our guarantee. That's how it started anyway. This was supposed to be our place. We were gonna be in charge for once, and nobody would try to control us or use us. That was the point. Then the Crooked Man showed up and everything just turned to shit.
So, do you get it now? Why I couldn't just... If you still think it's so fucking simple, then you do it. Go right ahead. Kill her then.
What are you doing?
Break the spell. Save the fucking day!
Stop it!
I told you, sometimes all your options are shit.
We'll find another way. She doesn't have to die. Maybe the witches
Don't talk
can...
about me like I'm not even here. Please. You think this is hard for you? My life is such a fucking burden on your conscience. Don't I get a say? It's my life. Like it was either of yours to give up in the first place.
You're right. It's your life.
I know what I've done.
Wait.
I'm sick of everyone thinking that they can just do what they want with my life. I thought it would be different here. But it's all the fucking...
Vivian, I didn't mean...
Do you think I wanted to be this...
Так, секундочку. Секундочку.
Person, what I did to Faith and Lily, to all of them.
Vivian, wait.
Every day I have to look Gwen and Hans in the eye and pretend I don't care. I have to forget what I've done to them, what I took away from them. I look at Nerissa and I hate myself.
Vivian.
I can't pretend anymore.
What are you doing?
Vivian, don't. Vivian, no! Fuck! No, 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 no! Why'd you have to do that, Vivian? Vivian! Shit!
Just... Jesus.
Vivian, I didn't fucking mean it. I was just... Oh! Fuck!
Get up. Get up!
Don't think so, Bigby. I'm gonna die here. I think we both know that. Just make sure you give the crooked man the same treatment when you find him. Really fuck him up for me, all right? For both of us.
He's gonna have it worse. Don't worry.
Good. Old foundry by the river, all right? Shepherd Metalworks. He'll be there. Fucking asshole. You want to finish me off now? Or do you plan to kick me around a little first? Rip my limbs off one by one? That's what you want to do, right?
That's not who I am.
Sure it's not. No more games, all right? We both know how this ends. Just make it quick. I know what I did.
All right, Georgie.
Так, что у нас там в книге сказаний? Достижение. Завершите главу 2. Угу. Так. Тик-тик-тик, книга сказаний. Так, у нас тут два моментика, значит. Так, история Вивиан, девушка с ленточкой. Вивиан была первой носительницей проклятой фиолетовой ленточки. Если ленточку снять, это приведет к смерти. Любая попытка заговорить о ней тут же будет остановлена заклинанием, наложенным на ленточку. Время шло, Вивиан пыталась жить нормальной жизнью. В конце концов, она даже вышла замуж за одного хорошего парня, но его постоянно беспокоила ленточка у нее на шее. Несмотря на ее просьбу забыть о ней ночью, пока она спала, он попытался снять ленточку. Как только он потянул за край, Вивиан проснулся и поняла, что хотел сделать ее муж. В панике она выдернула ленточку и не дала той развязаться. Находясь в бешенстве, она попыталась сказать ему, что чуть не натворил, но он не мог ее понять. Она осознала, что не может ему больше доверять, и ушла. Все оставшееся время в родных землях она прожила одна, предпочтя безопасную изоляцию риску очередного предательства. Вот так вот, значит. Сладкий десерт вместо Вивиан и Джорджи. Вивиан и Джорджи встретились во время исхода из родных земель. Они помогали друг другу выжить в долгом путешествии в мир простаков. После того, как они добрались, они поняли, что приличной жизни будет нелегко добиться. Теми деньгами, что у них были, они открыли клуб. Сладкий десерт. Управлять стрип-клубом не самое подходящее занятие, но они решили, что лучше уж управлять им, чем в нем работать. Это да. Лисану книга сказаний что-то залагало, наверное. Но мы тут вроде всех. Это мы читали, Ну ладно. Забаговалось немножко.
Still warm. He's here, all right.
Еще теплый.
Of course. So this is where they've been sending these.
Be careful.
Bigby Wolf. The big bad wolf.
Большой и страшный серый волк. За чей гроб?
You used to be something.
Опа. Это она со мной. Это это угрожает что-то. Ё-моё.
They used to fear you. They'd hide anywhere their small shivering bodies would fit.
Silver.
Серебряный.
time you showed up.
I had to take care of some things first.
Little errand boy. That's nice.
Ah, Bigby. I see you made it here in one piece. I do apologize, but I have some business to attend to. I leave you in the capable hands of my associate. Come find me when you've finished, dear.
Don't worry. This won't take long.
Get out of my way now. Don't make this worse.
Aw, he doesn't want to play.
I'm sure you'll persuade him.
Wow, what a man. Stealing punches while my back is turned? Didn't your mother ever teach you to fight proper?
Бля, это было быстро.
Where are you? Come out and face me!
Я же нажал. Я же жал. Да я... Блять, игра. Все разы нажал, игры похрен. Я же жал. Ну я же жал. Ауф. Что-то многовато. Вау. А чё там? Что там? Что там? Серый волк. Истинная форма Бигби. Истинная форма Бигби — это огромный 2,5-метровый волк. В дополнение к своей обычной силе, он унаследовал от своего отца северного ветра и другие способности. Например, Бигби умеет невероятно долго задерживать дыхание, поэтому он практически не может утонуть. Преданность Мэри. Часть работы. Кровавая Мэри работает на скрюченного дядечку уже несколько веков. Ничего себе. Он обещал ей полную свободу действий, пока она является его личным телохранителем и убийцей. Из-за могущества и влияния скрюченного дядечки Мэри никогда не волновалась, что администрация ее арестует. Она очень довольна своей работой и будет защищать его до самой смерти. В основном, потому что она считает это веселым. Понятно. Достижение. Что тут? Главу 3 эпизод. Серебряная пуля. То есть мы пулю все-таки не схлопочем, да? Хотя кто знает.
Hello, Bigby. You look tired.
Give me one good reason not to rip you apart right now.
This gun holds 6. I won't miss next time. Before you do anything with me, I thought I should point out a few things. Snow White wants you to bring me back to the woodlands, doesn't she? And that's what I want.
Snow's not here. You're dealing with me now.
That may be true, but I'd advise against defying your new boss, at least for the time being. You will bring me back alive. Look, all I ask for is the chance to speak for myself in front of the community. And I'm sure Miss White would agree that I should be given a fair trial. Can we at least agree on that? I will have a trial.
You need to tell me right now. We're not going anywhere until I get some answers from you.
If you want answers, you're going to have to cooperate with me. Look, there's no reason for us to be at each other's throats here.
That's funny, coming from a guy pointing a gun at my head.
This is just a precaution. I'm sure you understand. I'm no murderer, Mr. Wolf. I didn't kill those women. And I think you know that. All I'm asking for is a chance to explain my side of the story.
If you're not a killer, then what are you?
I'm a businessman, not a killer.
There's still a lot you have to answer for.
And I will, as long as you agree to my terms. Because I'm not saying another word until I'm brought before the community. I don't mean to belabor the point, but just so we're clear, if you change your mind and decide to do something stupid, you won't get your answers. But you will have a difficult time explaining yourself to Miss White and the rest of this miserable town. You're often reckless, and I worry you're not thinking of the... Let me ask you an honest question. What do you really care about here? Where this case is concerned, I mean. Do you really want the truth? Or do you just want to look like the hero?
I'm doing this for Faith. Because she and Lily died, and someone is gonna answer for that.
Then why are you here? You know who murdered them. Georgie. He's dead, isn't he? My point being, the killer has been dealt with. You've won.
You really think I'm that stupid?
I understand you have an obligation to bring me in, but you can brighten up a little. It's over. So, shall we get going? I'd rather not dawdle.
Oh, I don't think so. We're not doing this your way.
How unfortunate. I was hoping we could make... What are you gonna do now? Rip me apart like some kind of animal? Killing me here would achieve nothing. And what would Miss White think? You show up with nothing but a corpse. No answers, no proof.
You're under arrest. You'll be given a trial in front of your peers. And your punishment will follow.
Да он опять все купит. Или еще что-нибудь. И не будет в итоге наказан. Выйдет, так сказать, сухим из воды.
I know. But we have to do something.
Are you fucking kidding me?
When is this thing happening?
Are we sure he's coming?
Yes, you'll have an opportunity to... He's back.
The Crooked Man.
Thank God.
Motherfucker.
Are you okay? It's been hours. We were worried you'd run into some trouble. At the Crooked Man's place.
Well, he didn't make it easy.
What happened?
It doesn't matter. He's here. We got him.
We can talk about it later. You did well, Sheriff. I'm surprised. Not that you did well, but that, you know... I'm just glad you made it back in one piece.
It's about time you showed up. Now throw this asshole down the fucking well.
Yes, what are you waiting for?
You killed Lily!
She was my sister.
What do you have to say for
Where the
yourself?
fuck do you get off?
Poor
You
girls.
think you have the right
And
to
what
just
about
do this
Faith?
to
What could
people?
they have
You're a
done to
fucking
deserve
crook!
This. You should be ashamed.
Shithole.
Everyone? Can I have your attention? Thank you all for coming here on such short notice. I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances, I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible. The Crooked Man is charged with the murder
As
of
I
Faith
already
and...
informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porge who killed those women, not me.
What? It was Georgie?
Georgie?
I don't mean to interrupt you, Miss White.
Georgie may have killed them, but you made the call.
Do I have to explain the situation to you again?
Wait a minute. So you're saying Georgie's the motherfucker who killed my sister? Well, where is he?
Yeah, you're gonna bring that shithead in too, aren't you?
Yes, Sheriff. Where is that rotten scoundrel now?
Is he still out there?
I sincerely hope not.
Well, where is he?
Georgie was a victim of this psycho, too. He was pushed into the whole thing, and now he's dead.
He's... what?
Dead. So you see, the culprit has been punished. There's no
That
need
doesn't
for
change
this.
anything. We'll deal with it later, but right now, you're the one I'm concerned with.
You called the shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for.
I
And
was
I
told
don't...
I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of the charges.
What other charges?
If you'd wait a moment.
Let her finish. Then you can have your say.
Got it?
If you insist.
You are charged with the murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf.
Twice.
A misunderstanding.
Aiding and providing monetary support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie. Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering, and the illegal possession and sale of magical artifacts.
And kidnapping Crane at gunpoint.
He went willingly.
Yes, thank you. Now, is there anything you would like to say?
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily, so you can strike that one from your little record book.
Bullshit! Like hell you didn't.
Stop the charade. We know you're
Come on,
involved.
it's
And there's all the other crap he's done.
I know you're responsible. You've been behind all of this from the beginning. So cut the shit.
We all know who you are. We know what you've done.
Just give it up already.
The Crooked Man has committed crimes against this government, and most importantly, its citizens. These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed to the witching
Where it fucking belongs.
That's right.
Let's get on
but
with
we
it
promised
then.
you a chance to defend yourself. And I won't rob you of that right.
What the
You're
fuck?
really going
This
to
is
let him
about
talk?
justice. If we're ever going to pull ourselves together and make something of this town, we have to start doing things correctly. No more snap judgments, no more secrets. We're going to treat everyone fairly, even when they don't deserve it.
This is ridiculous.
Говно. Надо было грохнуть.
You have the floor.
Thank you, Miss White. You've all met Georgie. I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was. He was a total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. A promise kept to a dying mother.
Oh,
Are you gonna get to your point or what?
Georgie was working for me, yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women. It was his business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful employees. I had nothing to do with it.
Tell
This
the
is such
fucking
bullshit.
truth for
He's
once.
always been a bit of a powder keg.
Georgie seemed pretty convinced he didn't have a say in the matter.
He clearly misunderstood my intention.
Really?
I would never authorize such an act.
Any of you actually believe this bullshit?
Holly, please.
Tell them, Bigby. When you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful? I answered your questions. I was willing to cooperate.
What's he talking about?
You weren't being helpful. You were trying to set me up. Your people tried to kill me.
They get a bit carried away sometimes, it's true. Loyal to the end. They do it because they want to protect me, as I've protected them. You understand wanting to protect what you care about, don't you? You'd do anything. You might even give up an innocent man, just to save someone.
What's he talking about?
Yeah, right. They don't do it because they want to protect you. You intimidate people, use scare tactics. They're afraid if they don't follow orders, they'll end up dead.
Let me explain this to you. My employees are just that, hired help. I see some of them are here among you. They are not my slaves. They are all free to make their own decisions, as Georgie was.
What about Lily? She wasn't free. She wasn't given a choice. Do you really think she wanted... that any of those girls wanted their lives like that?
I'm sorry, Holly. I'm sorry that your sister asked me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my better judgment to give her a distasteful job.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah, that's what you did to us. How you kept us all
You
in line.
forget it was not me who put you in that position. You all act like I'm some kind of tyrant. When your government abandoned you, left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners, I was there to look out for you.
Yes, but...
Wasn't I?
Crane was the one who let this town go to the fucking dogs. The guy who was in your pocket, remember?
Really? What about Auntie Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the homelands. Everything that matters, anyway. With nowhere else to turn, she came to me for help. And what did I do for you?
You got my tree back.
I got her tree back, and in turn we used her magic to help poor Fables get glamours. Because I helped her, she was able to make a living, provide for herself. And what did they do?
She wanted my tree destroyed, but Bigby refused.
What?
You were gonna burn her tree? Snow, why would you want that?
Is that true? I know what you're doing, and it's not gonna work. You can't manipulate us or these people. We're not here to talk about
Oh, we're
this.
not?
Bigby just
This
means
is
that-
important, and I'm glad it's being talked about.
You know why I asked him to destroy your tree. You were working with Crane and the Crooked Man.
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me.
You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing to do with a crooked man.
We've made some mistakes. I've made some mistakes. But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town. And that may not always be clear right away, but I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you. And so does the sheriff.
Yeah, right.
I can't promise you perfection. No one can. But I can promise to always have your best interests at heart.
Maybe you haven't noticed, but we've been doing all this to protect you. We're trying to stop people like him.
The Crooked Man's been exploiting you. Exploiting your hope for a better life. You would go to him for help, and he would take that weakness and add it to his strength.
He took Faith and Lily from us. And while we can never get them back, we can certainly punish who's responsible.
They're right.
You're all still afraid of him, even now. But you needn't be. His contamination of this town is over, and those girls will have their justice.
Опа.
Very good, very good. The sentiment is surely appreciated, Miss White. But it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are completely unfounded. The sheriff simply doesn't have a particle of evidence linking me to the...
Georgie was working for you. Bigby got a confession
A confession that nobody heard. Now, I'm no barrister, but I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke. Especially given Bigby's history.
What are you talking about?
Snow?
You won't be able to talk your way out of this, Crooked Man.
What do you mean there's no evidence?
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right, how we're doing this. I just
Of
need...
course it's right. This man tormented all of you, for profit! Georgie
Let me
killed
just
him.
make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did, because he was working for me at the time, yes?
Yes.
Of course! Yes, you're responsible.
Well, by that logic, Miss White should be on trial for Tweedledum's murder, since you know Bigby works for her.
That's...
He killed a man.
That don't make him a murderer.
Doesn't it?
What happened with Tweedledum wasn't Snow's fault. If you all want to blame someone, blame me. She had nothing to do with it.
Bigby and I have already discussed his behavior that night. We're handling it internally.
Now, where have I heard that before? How about the way he treated poor Tweedledee when he was in your custody? He was beaten to mashed apples while under your watch.
Under my watch.
Maybe he's right.
Did you think we'd all just let that go?
You can't be serious.
You're the one on trial here. Don't try to turn this around on us.
Besides, Crane was still deputy mayor when that happened. Right before you decided to kidnap him.
It was for his own protection. Oh, you're right, dear. Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
That's enough.
So, you won't answer for your employees' behavior, but I must perish for mine.
This is completely different.
I did not order those two girls dead. It simply never happened. Georgie killed Faith and Lily. End of story. They want to scapegoat me for their own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for their own crimes.
This isn't right.
Oh, please.
This isn't the point.
We'll deal with them after we deal with you.
Listen, I
The
know...
laws apply when we need them.
Everyone calm down. This isn't the
I mean, a
reason we're
certain
here.
level of privilege should be afforded to
who?
This is how it's always been.
This is what I'm talking about. We lashed our ropes to this diseased world, and ever since, which one of us has been there for you? Who filled your lives with the promise of more? Who was there while they idly played in their towers, judging you, treating you as mindless children, too stupid to command your own destiny? Without me, who will pay your rent when you're on the verge of eviction? Who will dare challenge their brutality when it leaks to our dear citizens? Who will protect you from the big bad wolf? Who will be the...
Bigby! Miss White!
Excuse me, dear.
I wanted to make sure I had the chance to say something.
Why don't you take a moment to catch your breath, little
What's she doing here?
I'd like to... I need to say something.
We're kind of in the middle of something.
Bluebeard.
She has something to say, and we're gonna listen. Go right ahead.
You probably don't remember me. I don't know why I was afraid to come
My
here.
dear, I don't
Just
know
shut up! You enslaved us for years. Let us hear stories about what you do. Told us we would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line. And we couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons. But you know what? Now it's my turn to talk.
How are you?
I found Vivian's body. Did you kill her? Did he?
Sheriff, this is highly irregular.
Be quiet.
We need to establish some order here.
He might as well have.
I'm sorry, I don't think
Nerissa! My name is Nerissa.
It's okay, my dear. It's going to be just...
He ordered them dead. This fucker. Faith and Lily...
That's a lie!
I was in the goddamn room when he did it! Faith and Lily are dead because of you. The only two people who ever gave a damn about me.
And this just confirms it.
He made Georgie do it. It was always him. Georgie would have never done anything without his say-so. Ever.
You're going to take the word of a stupid...
At least 5 other girls will back me up on this. We all heard you say it.
Did you now?
Looks like we found our evidence.
She saw it firsthand.
He's guilty.
Good enough for me.
Me too.
So that's it, right?
Calm down the witching well.
No, that's too fucking easy for a crook like that.
What do you mean?
He's gotta pay for what he did.
Listen to yourselves!
You're all rats, fleeing from one sinking ship to the next. So quick to latch onto whatever will keep your miserable lives afloat. This is how you want to repay all I've done for you?
What, you take 2 people's lives away and now you want mercy?
You know we can't let you go free after this.
What did you expect to happen here? You're getting what you deserve.
Well done, then.
Now, for your sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
He's guilty. I know that, but we don't have to kill anybody. We can imprison him. Lock him up forever. Somewhere he can never hurt anyone again.
How can we be sure he won't escape?
I can help. We'll use magic.
That's
I
not
assure
good
you.
enough.
Maybe
There will
she
be
has
more
a point if he isn't
Hasn't
stopped.
there been enough
I don't get it.
bloodshed
So we
already?
get rid of him.
Too dangerous.
Get him out of here.
We can send him
Everyone,
away.
listen up! Clearly, we're having trouble agreeing on a suitable punishment, so I think
This is going nowhere.
someone needs to make a decision.
Who?
I hope you aren't suggesting yourself.
Why not?
What about a vote?
What do you think this is?
Everyone, calm down.
We should have a vote. Make it democratic.
Do you really think that's going to work?
He's right. Nobody can agree on anything.
What about Bigby?
What about him?
He was appointed. He's the only official representative, really. He should be the judge.
That makes sense to me.
I guess it does.
Okay.
Fine.
Are you sure? This isn't how
It's what the people want, Miss White.
Okay, Mr. Wolf, it's your call.
Opa.
Just do what you think is right.
Yes, Sheriff. Do what you think is right.
Teach him a fucking lesson.
Everyone, I'm...
Not this way! There you are. I hope you all remember this moment. Think of me when you try to sleep. You're going to miss me.
No, I won't.
For Lily and Faith.
Yes, another one of us to erase from the books.
Hey, Sheriff. Are you gonna come see the truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay, great.
This fucking line.
Oh, Mr. Wolf? Flycatcher left his keys.
Is everything okay? You look...
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this. We'll talk later, okay?
Good morning, Miss White.
You're late.
Someone's gonna see you, Colin.
Куда пиво понес?
I'm going! Jesus!
We only have like 5 minutes.
Then carry me for fuck's sake! I don't give a shit!
You forgot these.
Oh, thank you. It's been pretty busy around here.
Morning, Sheriff. Nice fucking day. Shit! Just go grab that, would you?
It's just a farm. You don't have to be so dramatic about it.
Just why the hell did she have to send me and me boy away, huh? You promised me I'd get another chance, but Miss White said I had to go up to the damn farm anyway. I told her I had the money, but she didn't want to hear it.
Wait, Sheriff Bigby! I have something.
You know, he was up crying all night, poor kid.
Can you give this to Miss White, please? Dad says there's no time to say goodbye, so... if you could bring it to her?
Yeah, sure.
I couldn't take them all with me, and she said she liked that one the best. It's a willow beetle. That's a big one. They're cool, 'cause when they're little, they have these pouches that squirt juice at you if you touch them.
I'm sure she'll love it.
She said it was pretty.
We're about ready to head out.
What's it like at the farm? I've heard ogres live there, and they eat people in their sleep sometimes.
God, I hope not.
Do we have to go? I want to stay here.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore.
I'm sorry, TJ, but look on the bright side, okay? There's plenty of space to run around, and a nice river nearby so you can swim all you want.
Even in daytime?
Yeah, you don't have to worry about the Monday seeing you. It'll be nice. Come on, it won't be so bad.
Have you been there before?
No, some of the animals aren't comfortable around wolves.
So you wouldn't know, would you?
We're all set.
Bye, Mr. Wolf.
Goodbye, TJ.
Hey, Bigby! Where's your friend, Colin? Where's the fucking pig?
How should I know?
Saying goodbye?
О, руселка.
Hi.
Hi.
You're still wearing that thing.
Oh. Yeah. I guess I am. It's not easy to forget. I know it seems like I should be able to,
It's just...
It's okay. I get it.
Listen, I came here because I have to tell you something.
What is it?
It's about what happened to Faith and Lily.
Как мы все знаем прикол ленточки. Уже все.
Faith, Lily and I.
И увидели, и прочли.
We're gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good. But then
Все знаем.
Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together. The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the Crooked Man's allies. If he found out, I had no choice. You have to understand. You've seen how they kept us quiet in that place. Can you imagine the lengths they go just to silence someone who had physical evidence?
It's okay. Just calm down.
I freaked out, okay? I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the Crooked Man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few years.
You what?
So I told him everything. And I begged for mercy for all of us. I didn't want anyone to die over a picture.
You were just trying to protect them.
Yeah. Georgie promised he'd smooth things over with the Crooked Man. But then... Oh, God. I don't know what happened, but that night at the club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed. He had to make an example of us. We had committed treason. And while the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie...
Wait, so Georgie told you all this? Not the Crooked Man? Back at the well, you said...
I know what I said.
But it wasn't the truth, was it?
What does it matter? I know the Crooked Man did it. So what if it wasn't the whole truth? It was true enough.
So you think that makes it okay to lie?
I know he ordered their deaths. I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality. Especially after... that night, after Faith. I tried to warn Lily, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do. I left Faith's head at your doorstep.
You?
I walked her over here, and I left her, just hoping that maybe if I couldn't save them.
So, that piece of fabric I found near there, that was you?
Yeah, I cut my leg trying to get over the fence.
So you started all this?
I just pointed you in the right direction. People like us get forgotten all the time. The Crooked Man was counting on that. When we suffer, we do it in silence, and the world likes it that way. We just fade, like we never existed. I couldn't watch that happen to Faith, or Lily. Nobody cares about us. Not really.
It's going to be different now, I promise. Things like that won't happen anymore. Not while I'm around.
You'll make things right. You and Snow.
I don't know. Seems like no matter what I do, it's just not enough for her, or anyone. I just can't win with these people.
I know it might feel that way, but they need you, Bigby. Both of you. You two make a good team. The way you look out for each other, and look out for us. You don't see that a lot these days.
I don't really know where we stand anymore. Things are just different.
Huh. Things are always different. Look, Bigby. After everything you've done for us, maybe they don't want to admit it, but without you, none of this would have happened. You listened when no one else would. You protected your friends, no matter the cost. And you brought justice to this town. Finally. Because you brought the Crooked Man in, everyone saw who he really was. So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing. You've been given this job for a reason. And I left Faith at your doorstep because I knew if anyone stood a chance against the Crooked Man, it was you.
I've been making a lot of mistakes lately.
But you've also done a lot of good. Don't forget that. You've changed this place. For better or worse, Fabletown wouldn't be the same without you. You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
I need to tell you something.
I have to tell you something.
I feel like we've met before.
You're trying to place me.
You like my ribbon?
Do you like it?
Faith wore one too.
Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call me the Little Mermaid.
Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about Faith?
He said he wanted to run more tests. I hope you find what you're looking for.
I'll see you around, Wolf.
Блин, неужели это конец? Неужели это конец? Ё-моё. Не, ну шедевр, а? Блин. Блин. Всё ГГ, всё ГГ, блин. Русалочка, твою медь, а? Вы соврали ему, что не видели красавицы на улице. О. Но недосказанность. Да, недосказанность. Продолжение, так сказать, которое мы хрен знает, когда увидим. Может, вообще никогда. Вы обещали ей не рассказывать чудовищ, что видели на улице, впечатлили ее своими навыками детектива. Будем ждать продолжения. Да, будем ждать продолжения. Не знаю, когда будет. Вы обещали ему защиту администрации, вы дали ему выпить, вы помогли ему избежать фермы, вы привели его к ведьминому колодцу, вы бросили его в ведьмин колодец. Ну да. Вы решили прижечь его сигареты, вы ударили бутылкой, вы забрали деньги, да. Вы убили его. Вы дали ей денег после драки с дровосеком. Да. Вы разгромили его клуб. Блин, почему мне пишут, вы разгромили его клуб? Я всего лишь телевизор разбил. Все остальное-то я не трогал. Вы оторвали ему руки в баре «Цокот копыт». Вы притворились дровосеком, пока она была без сознания. Вы взяли ее с собой в бар «Цокот копыт». Вы показали ей фотографию Крейна с ней. Ну, не совсем с ней, но да. Вы решили его подождать. Вы приняли его жука и обещали передать его Снежке. А мы передали его, кстати? По-моему, нет. Вы заступились за него, когда Снежка хотела отправить его на ферму, вы дали ему денег. Да... Да. Ай, блин. Громко. Блин. Ну как же это хорошо, как же это круто. Какая же история. О, господи, что это? Узнавайте, что будет дальше. А, там же реально все в комиксах. Блин, можешь пойти комиксы читать просто. И узнать, что было дальше. Блин, я дождусь игры. Эх. Эх. Это моя последняя сигарета. Подули северные ветра, и жили они долго и счастливо. Спойлеры нам не нужны, согласен. Так, тут немножко не открыли. В первом, во втором два не открыли каких-то момента. В третьем одно. В четвертом, в каждом, в общем-то, и в пятом. Так, что тут у нас? Правосудие. Традиционная процедура при поимке преступников в Фэблтауне. Это выслушать общество или заинтересованные стороны. Однако особые случаи часто ускоряют этот процесс. В реальности нет четких критериев для подобных ситуаций, и степень наказания зависит от того, кого судят в данный момент. Вот так вот. Тут у нас что? Новый порядок. Белоснежка в деле. После того, как Крейн пропал, мэр Кол официально назначил Белоснежку начальником администрации и своим заместителем. О, все, повышено. Многие скажут, что так нужно было сделать уже давно, еще с тех пор, как она способствовала созданию Фэблтауна и лично участвовала в обеспечении безопасности многим сказаниям, а также она много лет неофициально исполняла обязанности заместителя мэра. Шериф Бигби. После того, как волк Бигби покинул родные земли, он много лет путешествовал по Европе. В новом мире быстро сформировалась колония для сказаний. Белоснежка и Пугало выследили волка и предложили ему присоединиться к Фейблтауну. Он согласился, и Снежка порезала его ликантропным ножом, дав ему возможность превращаться ни хрена себе в человека когда угодно. Ни хрена себе. Я думал, он сам мог это, ну хотя с чего бы. Бигби стал шерифом Фейблтауна при администрации короля Коула. Но из-за его кровожадного прошлого многие сказания не доверяют ему, а также ему запрещено подходить к ферме. С того дня он пытается стать лучше в глазах других. Нифига себе, ему априори как бы на ферму запрещено заходить. Так, не знаю, что горит, ну короче, вот. Ну что, получается все, мои чуваки. Это было охерительно на самом деле. Блин, теперь я хочу продолжение. По-настоящему. Не так просто, типа, ну, когда выйдет, когда выйдет. Эх. История-то не закончена. Недосказанность, недосмотренность и вот это вот все. Эх. Ладненько. Было круто. Надеюсь, я еще наткнусь на какие-нибудь клевые старые игры. Или новые старые, новые клевые игры с офигенным сюжетом. Неважно, как они будут выглядеть. Вот, так что... Вот. Так что вот, было классно. Мне очень понравилось, я в восторге на самом деле. Вот. Telltale делает шедевр, конечно. Так что всем огромное спасибо. Вот, хорошего вечерочка, скоро увидимся. Завтра точно нет. Вот. Так что, скорее всего, субботу-воскресенье и все такое. Так что да. И вам спасибо огромное. Хорошего вечерочка, отдыхайте, выздоравливайте, пожалуйста, лечитесь. Вот, надеюсь, эти муки-пуки скоро закончатся. А то как-то уже отвратительно. Отвратительно, ужасно неприятно. Вот. Осталось только борда. Да, осталось только борда. Да. Вот. Еще в борду поиграем обязательно. Ну вот. А дальше будет видно. Вот. Ну все. На этом все. Всех еще раз обнял. Всем спасибо, всем ББ. Было классно.